come. This is going to be such an exciting day. I hope you enjoy it. I think you will.
Isn't it about time for somebody's favorite radio program?
Theater of the absurd.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Welcome to Touhyville.
The following program is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
I'll juice you up.
No matter what anybody tells you, words and ideas can change the world.
Welcome, my friend, to the show that never ends.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Touhyville with Steve Touhy and Cheryl Touhy.
Yeah, that's just too much Touhy, isn't it?
Atomic batteries to power, turbines to speed.
Roger, ready to move out.
Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. We're so glad you could attend. Come inside, come inside. There behind the glass stands a real blade of grass. Be careful as you pass. Move along, move along. Come inside, the show's about to start. Guaranteed to blow your head apart. Rush, 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 get your money's worth. Radio show, it happened all right. You gotta see the show. It's a rock and roll. You gotta see the show. It's rock and roll.
Welcome to Touhyville for the 27th day of June, 2025. Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome into the amusement park for your mind, the carnival for your cranium, the holiday for your head. I would be your host, Steve Touhy. Joining me for all the fun, Cheryl Touhy. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good.
Yes?
Yes.
How are you handling the heat?
Not well.
I'm
mean,
with
it
you.
was like yesterday we just thought we'd do a little thing. We had to screw two nails in. You had to screw two nails in while I was like centering. Don't you love the we? Sometimes when I use we, I'm like, that's not cool.
That's not why I'm laughing.
You
No, we.
Like, I
stuff,
felt
you know,
weird
like,
when
you know.
I said we won the award, the Cardinal Award.
Why?
Because I felt like it's your station.
No.
Even though, like, it's so weird for me. It's one of the biggest problems I have it's on the daily because you know, those people who feel like, I don't know, they started dating a boyfriend who's got, I don't know, a vet and whatever it is. Okay. And they start saying, yeah, and we went to Acapulco, which they did together, right? Mm-hmm. But it's like, and we shopped and we did this and we did that. And the guy clearly, I don't know. I mean, what's mine is yours and yours is mine. So I guess I should just get over it. But it does feel like this is your station. So you won the award, or we won the award as a entire team.
That's how I felt about it. That's how I feel. Like,
but then, okay. So then when you and me are in the picture and Russ and Scotty and, you know, and Chris and Frank and John and, you know, are not in the picture, do you kind of feel like we're missing our people? Because I do in the picture, and then I feel like I'm trying to say we won this award for our community. Like, yeah, that was a hard one. Like, I don't know, you know. I mean, I'm also proud, but I don't want to be that person. Like, oh my God, you know, we're the best without saying we're the best. Is that, I don't know.
No, but here,
when you're facing it, I don't know.
I think of it as we won it, like all of us here at the radio station.
Yes.
You know, as far as you and I taking the picture, you know, I don't know, we're a small staff. We can't just shut down the station to go and, you know, and just grab this thing. You know,
right.
It's a great award. It's nice. But the other half of the day was a sales seminar.
Yes.
So then that would mean to go take a picture, Russ and Chris would drive 2 hours.
I feel that same way, though, even when it's you, me, and Chris at the Spectrums and half our team is back. Like, it's not a question. Like, you'd love to bring everybody everywhere. But when we say we mean more than just we. Like, it wasn't just the two of us, like, doing all the work.
Right. Sometimes. Now, the Spectrums, I don't. Because when it was Station of the Year, we all went.
Yes.
When it was for this imaging thing, that was a combination of some of me, some of you, some of Chris. That's who went. It was the three of us. when we were nominated for morning. The whole station didn't go, for best personality and team,
Right. Yeah.
I mean, So
yeah.
that's just the way I think.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I do understand that, like, ego is the opposite of Jesus. Like, literally, like, it's death to ego when you but we're still human. And there are times
nice.
where it does feel nice or whatever. And then that said, when I did post, good grief, the comments. So thank you to everybody that, like,
Greg says, you accepted the award on behalf of the entire station. We know it's a team. See?
Okay.
So there you go.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks, Greg. Today is Happy Birthday to You Day.
Not if it's not my birthday.
No, I'm gonna guess that it was the day that it was finally patented, because for a long time it was not patented or copywritten.
Who owns it? Hallmark?
Somebody does. Somebody owns the copyright on the Happy Birthday song.
Oh, the song.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Okay. All right, that makes sense. Do they get paid every time? I mean, every time someone uploads a video on YouTube, let's say it's my kid's 3rd birthday or whatever it is. Is that,
I don't know
how do they
it
make
works.
money off of that?
I don't know. The song gained popularity in schools. Here. It's been translated into at least 24 languages. Guinness World Records once called it the most recognizable song in English. Chances are you know it by heart. It has been sung to you as well. Today is commonly celebrated as the anniversary of the song's publication. It likely wasn't published on today's date. Rather, today is the birthday of the woman who wrote the song's melody. And that's the real reason why today is Happy Birthday to You Day. A composer and educator, Mildred Hill, was born on this date in 1859. She wrote the melody to Good Morning to All, a greeting song to be used in a classroom setting. Her sister, a kindergarten teacher named Patty Smith Hill, wrote the lyrics that accompanied it. Together, the sisters wrote many songs, and they tried it out in Patty's classroom. Their published songs in the 1893 book, Song Stories for Kindergarten, the lyrics to Good Morning to All were, good morning to you, good morning to you, good morning, dear children, good morning to all.
Okay, hold up. Now you've done it. Oof. My dad, that's how he used to wake me up for school.
You're kidding.
I am not kidding you.
Wow.
And he used to do like the version for Happy Birthday. And he used to do Good Morning to You. You belong in a zoo. You smell like a monkey and you act like one too. And then he'd tickle, like he'd go, and then I'd go, oh, would you leave me alone? Like,
right.
I'm trying to sleep, but I loved it. Oh, okay. I was like,
wow.
Yeah. So I remember that. Well,
I can't believe these two women ripped your dad off. I mean, what the heck?
I'm not that old. Wow. Okay. So wait, so if she was born in 18, what you said, 59?
I think wrote it in 1859.
Wrote it or was born? I thought it said she was born.
Oh, you're right.
Born okay, so she's born in 1859.
They published the book in 1893.
1893.
The song gained popularity in 1911. The lyrics that are used in Happy Birthday to You were sung with the melody. The melody was published with new lyrics in the Golden Book of Favorite Songs in 1915 and in Harvest Hymns in 1924. It began appearing on the radio and sound and films, as well as debuted, after they debuted in 1927. It also appeared in musicals, The Bandwagon and Thousands Cheer. Until that point, no royalties were paid, and the song was used freely by whoever pleased. A third sister, Jessica Hill, filed a lawsuit in 1934, and since the song and the melody of Good Morning to All, since the melody of Good Morning to All, she was able to get a copyright for it in 1934. Jessica worked with the Clayton F. Summary Company. They published the song the following year, credited Mildred and Patty. Later in the 1930s, the company was purchased and renamed Birch Tree Limited. In 1988, it was bought by Warner Chappell, the publishing division of Warner Music. Hill's copyright was initially to last until 1991, but was then extended and supposed to last until 2030.
Okay, so here's how much did Mildred, what's her last name?
Hill
make on Happy Birthday royalties.
So Warner Chappell earned about $2 million in royalties. They had to be paid in order for the song to be used in films, parades, concerts, restaurants, anywhere else for that matter, wherever it's played. So
the Hill Foundation. So she really didn't gain anything.
Right.
Later, the copyright, like you went through, proceeds according to Klemchuk. I don't know what that is. The Hill Foundation, along with other entities, received royalties from the song's licensing, earning $2 million per year, according to the New York Times, before the copyright was declared invalid.
That was, yeah. In 2013.
Wow.
Well, but here, so the copyright was invalid because it was somehow ended up in the hands of Warner Brothers. So it wasn't in the hands of the writers. So I don't understand how that worked unless Warner Brothers paid Jessica Hill and the foundation.
Yeah.
So,
well, that's what it just said. Right.
Oh, okay.
The rights were reported to bring in somewhere around $2 million per year in licensing fees at that time.
To Warner Chappell, to Warner Brothers. Yeah.
Wow.
So I'm not sure.
But okay, so how does that work? Because I'm still blown away. Not that everybody would be fascinated with that, but so it's from time to time someone goes top songs, and you go, and I'm like, is it Sweet Cherry Pie? And you go, no. And then you play me the song, and you go, do you recognize it? Okay, so now what happens? So it's played, and then who's paying who for what and when, and who's getting a check? Your dad. Here, let's just toss that out. Your dad was in a movie and said a line. What was the line he said again?
He's in the garage.
He's in the garage. In what movie?
Normal.
Okay. In what year?
I don't know. We looked before.
Let's guess. 2000. Okay, so 2000. He goes to his mailbox and he gets a check for a nominal amount anymore, but it covers the year. And so who's keeping score of that? If I'm watching Normal, I go tomorrow and I watch Normal on YouTube. Now what's happening? Like, is there a tick mark or I don't know, they get a report and they cut a check, and is everyone in the entire movie getting a check?
Anybody that spoke.
Okay, what about the director and stuff like that?
They don't
get anything?
I don't know how that works, honestly. I don't know if directors and all those people get, but so I'm not sure how it works with streaming. I know they've worked it out since then, but I think a company like Amazon pays the company that made the movie for having it for, like, let's say the months of, they buy the rights to the movie Normal from June through May. Of 2025.
Okay, so that's why it bounces around sometimes.
Right, because they buy the rights for a certain amount of time.
Okay.
And that's why they warn you that just because you buy something on Amazon or on a streaming thing, if they lose the rights, you could lose it. You could actually not own it at some point.
I was today years old when I knew that, when I learned that.
Yeah.
I had no idea, but it totally makes sense, because I'm like, wait a minute, I bought this. Like, what?
You could lose it eventually. Yep.
Yep. Okay.
Yep. So the same happens with music. As a radio station, we pay 4 different companies that handle the royalties, and they distribute it. And, like, let's say Taylor Swift got all her music back. She has the publishing rights through ASCAP.
Okay.
So,
and ASCAP is what? A music company.
They're a publishing company that gets money from radio stations for playing the music. So they handle certain, and that's why there's multiple, because some people are with this company, some people are with that company, some writers are with this company. So it's all over the place, and it's so hard to keep track of. So you have to.
So they represent the writers and artists. Okay, got it.
So, and every so often, I think it's a couple times a year, all the music we play gets reported to them. So based on how many times we play Cherry Pie,
Okay.
you know,
The only music song
Right,
I know from
right.
97.7. Sorry.
but well, you also know Pour Some Sugar on Me.
Or Pour Some
That's
Sugar on Me.
usually the
Sorry,
one,
that's
yeah.
usually the one.
Mhm,
Sorry.
yeah.
Now I know
so-
2 songs. See,
yeah,
I'm
see?
moving in the right
Uh-huh,
direction. We
uh-huh.
all grow every day.
So the writers of that song will then get checks, and that's why somebody like Jim Peterick, who we joke about, you know, makes
His
a
Eye of the
living.
Tiger, right?
Yeah, makes a living
Okay.
going to the mailbox because
Got it.
you know, which there's probably
Yeah,
auto
yeah.
deposit now and all that.
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
But yeah, Greg says that happened to me with the movie Sling Blade. I bought it on streaming and Netflix, lost the rights, and so I lost the movie. So, yeah.
Well, that sounded like Beavis and Butthead, but
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
That was when Beavis and Butthead went out and killed somebody with a sling blade.
Yeah.
French fried taters.
there it is. I knew we had it in us.
Yep. All right.
And by us, I
there's-
mean you.
Yeah. We did so good.
We did so good there.
All right. This is what happens. This is exactly what I was talking about yesterday.
I gotta stop.
This is exactly what I was talking about yesterday. So
Do you know what it is? You do know what it is, right? I'm way more comfortable now than I've ever been on the air.
Mhm.
I was so nervous in the beginning that I would just, I don't want to say speak when spoken to, because that would
No.
never be the case. But it was kind of, I was inching my way in, and now all hell's broken loose.
It's not only that though, because this is something that happens as time goes on.
Mm-hmm.
You start to think of the show in pieces. So then, so when I sit down and look at everything, I go, okay, we'll talk about this at 6:30. We'll talk about this at 7:15.
Yeah.
Where you're like, we just sat down. We're at a dinner party.
Chat.
Let's just start talking.
I do think
Yeah.
we're at a
Mhm.
dinner party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So let's get through because there's a lot of things that we're
Okay,
celebrating
shut
today. That's not what I'm saying. Drive your Corvette to work day. Now, I'm not a big fan of Corvettes, but the newer Corvettes,
The new ones
They look
look like
like
Lamborghinis.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
I would love to have one of those and turn it into a Batmobile. It looks
We
so
sold
cool.
them, when I back in the day when I worked for Chevy. And I was like, whatever.
Mhm.
And then I remember even earlier than that, someone
Mm-hmm.
fixed me up with somebody and they had a vet and they were like, he's got a vet. And I'm
Mhm.
like, so what? I'm 5'8" and it kills me every single
Right.
time I get in or out of it. And I'm only 20. Like,
We had a guy that when I was in grammar school, his dad had a bright orange, like Dukes of Hazzard General Lee, and he had the horn. He had the Dukes, so he would drop them off for school, and all the kids would, and he would hit. Yeah, yeah. Oh, we loved it. Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah.
wow,
Mhm.
that's so cool.
Yeah. So, decide to be married day. Isn't that every day that you're married? You decide to be married, right?
That's deep.
You know.
But yes, I do believe that.
Yeah.
So I was trying to explain to my daughter, love is not enough, which sounds like I'm anti-marriage or anti-love, right? And don't even,
And the segment continues.
right? But what I meant by it is it takes more strength based on the love you have. Like,
Mhm.
meaning I love you all day long and there isn't anything I wouldn't do for you.
hmm
And that took time to realize
hmm
that on some days, as much as I love you,
hmm I don't like you.
I don't like some of the things you do. Right.
Yeah.
But that's okay. Cause that
Mhm.
that does not mean I don't love you. I do.
hmm
It just means right now at this moment, I am not happy.
hmm Yeah.
But I
Mhm.
did hear the other day a good one. Cause I was all, you always say happy wife, happy life. And I'm like,
Mhm.
no, it's not all about the women.
Mhm.
I heard happy house, happy spouse.
No, I love that.
I loved that. I
Mhm.
leapt
Mhm.
up. It was one of those where you were like, what's going on up there? Are you
Right.
all right?
hmm
And I was like, oh, I like that. So
Mhm.
anyway,
No, I like that too. If only it were real.
Stop it. Don't say Jews don't love their spouses or something
that's
like that.
That's not just Jew music. It just turns out that way because that's where all that's where all your sad stories come from. So
I have plenty of sad stories that did not come. I loved my childhood and my upbringing. I'm telling you, if you really want to give your kids a rich upbringing, make sure that they get great Bible story stuff. Like they're at either parochial schools or half the day is spent learning Bible. I have a really rich understanding of stuff.
All right.
That I would not give up for anything.
All right.
Just because I didn't eat a cheeseburger till I was 27.
All right. Helen Keller Day. We get that.
Yeah.
Industrial Workers of the World Day. Today's the Islamic New Year.
Oh, okay.
Bingo Day. Cream Tea Day.
Ugh.
Food Truck Day.
Yes. I wish there was more around here.
Yeah.
Don't you?
Yeah, Smoke is the only one I know, which is kind of like what we get at the fair. Like there's a bunch of like food truck types are all around. So I like that.
Here's my thing. Barbecue is not in the top. Barbecue is not in my top.
Right.
10. No, top 5.
Yeah. But when I'm in the mood for it, it's like I really want it. Like
for sure.
Like I like a good barbecue pork chop sandwich, barbecue brisket, pulled pork sandwich I could go for sometimes.
Yeah.
With good barbecue sauce.
I don't know what it is about pulled pork for me. It's like if I never had it again.
Every once in a while I like it. Yeah. All right. Ice cream cake day, HIV testing day, Indian pudding day, onion day.
What's Indian pudding?
Pudding made by Indians. Onion day, orange blossom day, post-traumatic stress disorder awareness day, and sunglasses day. So, all right, there you go. Eugene says, top of the morning to you. Top of the morning to you, Eugene. And Ken says, good morning. Good morning, Ken. All right, let's take our break. When we come back, we'll get into or we'll wrap up yesterday's poll question, and then we'll get into today's poll question as well. So stick around.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Hi, I'm Chuck McDowell, the timeshare cancellation guy and founder of Wesley Financial Group. And I want to set the record straight. I am not an attorney. I've never wanted to be an attorney. And the truth is, I really don't even like attorneys. If I sound like an attorney or if I look like an attorney, I'll apologize. But what I've learned in my 15 years in the timeshare cancellation business is you don't need to be an attorney to get folks out of their timeshare. At Wesley, we've helped over 40,000 families cancel their timeshare without me being an attorney. And I want to share with you how we do it. Just give my office a call and you will not talk to an attorney. And I guarantee if we take you as a client, we'll get you out of your timeshare or you'll pay nothing.
Call now for your free information kit. 800-714-9090. 800-714-9090. 800-714-9090.
It seems like everything is changing these days. Companies merging, promising better service, and what happens? That once dependable service is gone. But there is one name that has remained consistent over the years, and that name is Bozeman Oil. Since 1960, Bozeman Oil has been your one-stop distributor of gasoline, non-ethanol gas, diesel, DEF, kerosene, and bulk lubricants. At Bozeman Oil, their customers are family, and family takes care of family. Call 219-345-3412 or visit Bozeman Oil today on State Road 10 in Roselawn and add the consistency of Bozeman Oil to your life.
Since 1969, FTC Enterprises has kept the region rolling strong. From custom Terra wheels for your ag needs to car, truck, commercial semi, or off-road tire needs, trust in decades of experience and a passion for quality. Need fabrication work? Stop by their shop and check out their FTC Custom Cuts plasma table, ready for your next project. Pulaski County's largest tire retailer. For expert service or a custom quote, call FTC Enterprises at 219-567-2441 or visit 4455 South US Highway 421 in Francisville. FTC Enterprises, the wheels that drive the future.
All right, honey, I'm heading out for my morning walk. Hey, neighbor, front yard is looking great.
Yeah, we picked up some beautiful plants from Clark's.
Oh, there's Scott. Hey, your landscaping looks incredible.
Yep, quick trip to Clark's for some rocks and mulch. It was super easy with their help.
All right, see you guys later. Honey, I'm back from my walk.
Great. Hey, I was thinking we should really do something with our front yard.
You know, we should go to Clark's Garden and Floral Center. They have everything from plants to rocks and mulch to outdoor decorations.
Great idea. Did you come up with that on your own?
Of course.
Clark's Garden and Floral Center on Route 231 in Remington. Visit online at clarksgardenandfloral.com and like them on Facebook.
Hi, this is Jerry from Alice in Chains.
Hi, this is Rob Schenker. And this is Klaus Meinhof of the Scorpions.
Hi, this is Geddy Lee of Rush.
Your classic rock station, 97.7 The Q.
Touhyville. 2 Touhies. That's a lot of Touhy.
It's Friday.
Why? You had all week to talk about work. Now it's the weekend, and that means it's
Party time!
The party is just getting started.
Wow, this will be like my first weekend off in my whole adult life.
Launch control, this is Houston. We are go for launch.
Roger that.
Okay, let's move out. Come on, let's go.
It's showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. Steve and Cheryl with you here. Good morning. It is Friday. We are happy. We're going into the weekend. Speaking of the weekend, big summer sale going on at Another Season in DeMott. Need a gift for any reason. Head to Another Season in DeMott. Sizzling savings they've got there. So get out of the heat. Get in there. Do the air conditioning. And enjoy some good savings at Another Season in DeMott. Like them on Facebook. Follow on Instagram. Also want to mention our friends over at Virk's Fine Jewelry, Lafayette's largest and most complete jewelry store, over 75 years of exceeding expectations in mid-North Indiana. Visit them at the corner of 18th and Main in Lafayette. Visit Virks.com. All right, let's go over and take a look at our poll question from yesterday. And then we'll dive into today's poll question. Yesterday we asked you, because we saw it online, that according to a national survey, 5% of people have never been to another state. So have lived in the same state, never left, never went to another one, never visited another one. So I was very curious to know if that was anyone around here, any residents of Touhyville. Because I thought that seemed odd.
Mm-hmm.
I thought everybody at least left their state like once, went somewhere, for something, a funeral, something, anything. Makes sense. Have you ever traveled to another state was what we asked. 100% said yes. I don't know that we've ever had 100% on a poll question, that there wasn't one or two dissenters.
Yeah.
So, all right.
We also, I think that's based on where we live. So our state is, I don't want to say small, but we live 40 minutes from the border on one side.
Right.
You know what I mean? We can go straight into Illinois in a little over half an hour, let's say. Right? Or not even.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
About a half an hour.
Yeah, about a half an hour we can make it to 40 minutes.
Chicago-ish or, yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, not sure, but
Bourbonnais.
Illinois. Yeah. Half hour, 40 minutes, you could probably get to the state line. Yeah.
Yeah. Because
Like
I'm thinking if we're going north toward Chicago on 65 even. But yeah.
All right. So our poll question today, and I'm literally posting it while we're talking. Today is Sunglasses Day.
Okay.
How do you look at your sunglasses? I have one or two pairs that are cheap and block out the sun. I have one or two pairs that are expensive for function and fashion.
You have expensive sunglasses? In 16 years, I haven't known. Show me the one pair.
Okay. I'm saying these are your options.
Oh, I got excited.
I'm like, wow, that seemed really like you were like, I want to know where these are. What is good?
What are you hiding?
How dare you lie to these people? I'm not going to lie. We're going to go back and watch the video. That was a little aggressive there.
No, I didn't mean it aggressively. I got excited. Every time I've tried to buy you a pair of Ray-Bans, you're like, no. You've sat on them and broken them. And at the next gas station, that's where we find them. Or TJ Maxx.
Yeah. So I, as you just pointed out, am cheap sunglasses.
Mm-hmm.
I have a pair that I pretty much wear all the time. I have a pair in the glove compartment, maybe two, and then another pair that I consider my fancy pair, and those were like $13. So go ahead, tell the world what you do. Mm-hmm.
I think what we should do right now is pick a winner for Indiana Beach tickets for. I'm going to write down the number of sunglasses I have, and the closest number to the closest number at the end of the show will get a 4-pack.
Well, right, but we can't take calls all show. So how do we do this? We put
They
it up
do
on
it on.
Facebook?
They put it on Facebook.
Oh, okay. All right. So we'll put that up on Facebook.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That sounds good. All right. So I just got the poll question posted. Sorry, I didn't get it done during the commercial break there. Every so often the morning just kind of flies away from us. So yeah, I'll get that posted up on Facebook there here in just a little bit.
Okay.
Since I just got the poll question posted.
Okay, so let's start again with the poll
This
question.
is Cheryl's new favorite thing to do is like while we're on the air just to throw something at me. Like this is just a new plan.
Today, though, it has to do with this. You made really good coffee, and I hadn't had coffee before my shower like I normally did. I just was just snuggled in like a bug in a rug. And so now I've drank so much coffee in a short period of time. I'm like,
so you're all zipped up.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm amped up.
All right. Well, all right. So let's take a break.
So what's the poll question again? Something with sunglasses. Do you think of them as, do you have only one pair, or is it fashion over function? It's something like that.
Oh my gosh. Not only are you zipped up, you're not even like here with me.
The what?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Yep. All right. Squirrel. Today is sunglasses day. How do you think of sunglasses? I have 1 or 2 cheap pairs to block out the sun.
Okay.
I have 1 or 2 expensive pairs. I put pair. Oh, well, that's what happens when you're doing it while you're talking.
That's okay.
For fashion and function. I have a bunch of pairs. They are fashion accessories. So those are the 3 choices I gave.
And we're off to the races.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. So
I just voted.
All right. All right. So head to the Touhyville Show Facebook page. Like us. Let us know how you are with sunglasses. You're on Sunglass Day. We'll take a break, come back, get into what's happening, and more.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center. Recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 10 a.m. Mostly sunny and windy with a high near 89. Heat index values as high as 97. Tonight, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms before 10 p.m. Partly cloudy and breezy with a low around 67. Saturday, mostly sunny with a high near 87. Saturday night, mostly clear with calm winds and a low around 68. Sunday, a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 p.m. Mostly sunny and breezy with a high near 91. Sunday night, a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Mostly cloudy with a low around 71.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all 3? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Rensselaer Iron and Metal is the picture of going green. Recycling metals is what they do. Keeping the metal business right here in the good old USA is what they're all about. Giving top dollar for your scrap iron not only helps keep your community clean, but it keeps our jobs and steel industry going strong. Remember, when you take your scrap to Rensselaer Iron and Metal, you're supporting your own economy. Rensselaer Iron and Metal, where your trash turns into cash.
It's time to get out and play with the full-size fun of Kawasaki KLX 230R and KLX 230RS trail bikes. Kick up some serious dirt with an improved 233cc engine, long travel suspension, and a compact perimeter frame. Finish with KX-inspired bodywork The lightweight Kawasaki 230R packs a heavy dose of style and fun into every off-road ride.
Visit Sanders Cycle on 231 in Rensselaer or online at sanderscycle.com.
Smith's Ace Farm Store in Rensselaer is your full-line hardware store that carries a large selection of items for the farm and your home. Smith carries the brands you know and trust, like paints from Benjamin Moore and Clark in Kensington, tools from DeWalt, Milwaukee, and Craftsman. They have your yard covered, too, with a full line of yard equipment from Steel and Toro, along with grills from Weber, Big Green Egg, and Traeger. Stop by Smith's Ace Farm Store, 231 in Rensselaer, and see why they say, if it's for the home or the farm, Smith has it. When you're making summer memories, let Red Baron Liquor's family of stores bring on the refreshment. From the crisp pop of a cold craft beer to the clink of glasses filled with top shelf bourbon or floral gins. Every outing deserves the perfect pour. Discover an impressive array of $1 shooters and wines that complement your next meal. Plus, truly flavored vodkas for mixing or sipping. Visit Rensselaer, DeMotte, Morocco, or Cedar Lake. Red Baron Liquor has your summer spirit waiting.
Glotzba Pharmacy is your neighborhood pharmacist. At Glotzba, Angie and her team go above and beyond and are there to answer all of your questions with knowledge and care to keep your family at their healthiest or to help your family get nursed back to health. Glotzba Pharmacy is about more than just medication refills. They carry beautiful gift items and collectibles, including candles, balloons, toys, and greeting cards. Check out Glotzba's wide variety of CBD and daily vitamin supplements. Need your annual flu or COVID vaccine to stay healthy this season? Call for your appointment today. Visit Glotzba Pharmacy at 500 South Grand Street in Fowler or visit online at glotzbapharmacy.com. Glotzba Pharmacy, their family caring for yours.
Looking for the freshest fruits and veggies around? Come on down to the Rensselaer Farmers Market every Saturday morning from 7:30 to 11:30 at Halleck Park on Cullen Street, right across from the police station. From local seasonal produce to fresh baked breads, sweet treats, beef, pork, and chicken, and handmade creations from local artists, there's something for everyone. When it comes to fresh fruits and vegetables, shorter time and distance from farm to table means more vitamins, more minerals, and more flavor. And don't forget, our Tuesday evening markets run during July and August from 4:30 to 6 p.m., so you can stop by after work. Cash preferred, street parking available. Eat healthy, shop local, support farmers. Only at the Rensselaer Farmers Market.
97.7 The Q.
Touhyville. Now even Touhier.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning!
Why are you so happy? End of the week.
End of the week?
What's today? Is it Tuesday or Wednesday?
It's Friday.
Well, somebody owes us a Thursday. Either that or 2 Wednesdays.
Good morning, my people. It's your morning shot of adrenaline.
So, are you having a good Friday?
So far, so good.
And we're just getting started.
Guess what time it is?
Well, what time is it?
It's showtime.
Powered up by Jasper County REMC. Visit Jasper County REMC on Facebook. Check out all the different things that they have going on there. Of course, they've got different energy saving tips with all this heat. Can help you through that. Help you to be able to afford the summertime with the air conditioning going, your fans going all the time. It's all part of the heat wave. It's all part of it. And they can help you out there at Jasper County REMC. Visit their website, jasperremc.com. Also want to mention our friends over at Shorty's BP in downtown Rensselaer. So Shorty's teamed up with Good Oil, and 5 cents from every gallon sold at the BP in downtown Rensselaer is going to St. Joseph's College Building Trades program. So if you're going to get gas anyway, you might as well go over there and have it go to the building program over at St. Joseph. So that's something Shorty, just another way that Shorty's gives back to the community. He is, of course, has the marathon by the tracks and the raceway in Rensselaer as well. So always giving back in one way or another. So, all right. So we got it up on all of our pages, the Q, 98 Gold, and Touhyville. How many pairs of sunglasses do you think Cheryl owns? Okay, make your guess. And
I just had to count them. That's how I know the answer to this. Like,
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's be easy to guess mine. Unless I haven't thrown one of the broken pairs out, then maybe 4. I don't know.
Broken pairs don't count.
Mhm.
Although I don't have any broken pairs.
I don't have broken pairs, but I have like backup.
Yeah.
Here's my problem. I will wear them into the station, and then I'll gather everything up and leave them here at the station.
Yeah, you've got them like upside down, looking like you were about to grab them in different like places.
I have also walked out of the station with my readers on my head and went to put them down on my face for sunglasses. I have also now been outside trying to work on something and had my sunglasses up on top of my head and went to move them down so I could read something while I'm working on something.
Mhm.
So both has happened to me.
Well, what freaks me out is when I can't find my glasses and they're on my head.
That
And
happens.
Then I'm like, all right, this is not. Yeah.
That happens. It happens. So, all right. Speaking of happens, let's see what's happening. So the NBA draft took place the other night. The first pick in the NBA draft to the Dallas Mavericks, they chose a white guy from Maine. Was the first pick in the NBA draft. I don't think things are going well for him. Already his head coach has called him Caitlin 3 times.
Good grief.
Pete Hegseth called the Iran strikes historically successful. And if you shoot him a text, he'll send you classified photos. Just your chat. Researchers say tiny nose robots can clear infected sinuses. Don't even ask how they fix constipation.
Okay, that's freaking me out. Like, you know how what's his name is freaked out about robots and AI. The guy we watch, the political guy,
Bill Maher.
Bill Maher.
Uh-huh.
When I saw that in the news, I went, "Oh no! They're microscopic robots. No, thank you.
Can they get rid of the cold?
I don't even care what they do, other than the fact that they exist. I am like, no.
If I'm just saying, if they can stop the cold, I'm in. Put the robots up my nose. I will do anything to stop having a cold. I hate it. When I get a cold,
I don't like it either.
Emergency oranges, orange juice, orange roughy.
You bring a can you bring a can
anything.
into the.
I will go buy a bag of oranges. I don't care.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
A new study ranks hope above happiness and gratitude as the key to a meaningful life. However, the study also showed that the opposite of a meaningful life is spending all day ranking everything. A pharmaceutical company in Japan will pay people for their poop.
Would you send your poop to somebody?
No! But I understand their reasoning, because why should TJ Maxx be the only one that sells crap for money? Hello!
Do not disrespect. You get the max for the minimum at TJ Maxx. You do not talk about crap in the same sentence. I will walk.
I thought that was too good.
Oh, now you've done it.
Since we're on number 2 this morning, I'll continue. Health experts are asking New Yorkers not to poop in public pools this summer. First of all, why do we have to ask people to not do that? Why do we have to? Who's doing that?
Nobody's doing that.
Who's doing that?
Nobody's doing that. Does someone? Okay,
is that a Baby Ruth? What is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to ask Heather Hall about that.
Oh, we don't. No.
Could you imagine being a lifeguard? I'd be like, I'm done. This is not my jam. I will save people from drowning, but I will not. Do you have to shut the whole place down? I would imagine. It doesn't matter. There's chlorine in the water. Everybody out.
I think you have to drain. Yeah.
Steve. Ugh. I've never even thought of that, to be honest with you.
Yeah. So Besides the fact that why would you do that when you could just ship it to Japan and make money? Why are you dropping it right there in the pool? You can make cash. There's people in Japan that would pay for that poop. Reminds me when I was a kid. There's people starving in China that would love that food. Yep. And lastly, historians say a prominent Revolutionary War figure was openly gay, which makes sense. I think I have heard of this one. RuPaul Revere.
Oh my gosh.
The British are coming. The British are coming. I'm having fun. I don't know about you guys. I'm having fun here on a Friday morning.
And dearest TJ Maxx, Home Goods, and all the stores you own, TJ Maxx and Marshalls, and all my favorite things that I would want to be a spokesperson or influencer on. Don't take him seriously.
Oh, if anybody takes me seriously, then they should stop.
Oh,
yes, I'm not.
That was a great
I'm not
joke,
a serious
though.
person. Yeah, it was right there for you. Yeah,
right. That was good.
So, all right. So we have it up on our Facebook pages, and some folks are answering on the video, and that's totally fine. We'll count those two.
We'll count you.
Yeah. Asking how many pairs of sunglasses does Cheryl own? And the closest guess will get a 4-pack of tickets to Indiana Beach. We will pick the winner right around 9:00. So Kent says 12 pairs.
Oh my gosh, Mr. M.
Yeah. Rodney says 25. Rich says 25. Mr. M says the fashionable woman she is, Cheryl probably has 1 pair for every day of the week, plus 1 outfit change per day. Final answer 14. So that's 2 per day. Here's the thing, though, Mr. M. You should know that she does try to match everything, sunglasses to shoes. And shoes, she has so many that at one point, Imelda Marcos stopped by her house and she goes, "Woo, girl, you got a lot of shoes." So I know that's a really old reference, but most of the people hanging out with us in the morning, I probably get that.
Imelda who?
Right? The older folks got that one, right? You guys got that reference.
Right.
You understood that one. Yeah. So, yeah. So that's fun stuff. So go ahead. Keep on guessing. Christopher says, just for fun, I'd say 27. So the number is fluctuating. So keep on guessing. And
do you know what I didn't realize? How much I want to tell everybody stuff like clues. I can't.
Do you know how much I know you? How well I know you? Because I'm sitting here, and every time someone gives a number, I want to look up at you and go, Don't say if they're close. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
This is till 9:00. We have 2 more hours. Yeah. This is one of Cheryl's downfalls. Is
I want everybody to win.
Well, not only that, you don't like a secret. You don't want to keep a secret. You want to let it all out. Yeah. Yeah.
But that said, though, I do want to say I don't want to say I know a lot of secrets, but when it comes to a secret that needs to be kept safe.
Yeah. No, fun stuff like gifts and things like No, you're very trustworthy. Yeah. I'm just saying, like,
but I can't keep a good secret.
With
oh my
fun
gosh.
ones.
Yeah.
Fun ones you can.
Yeah.
Like if there was something like a store was having a giant sale in the area, like
don't tell
it was
anybody it's
embargoed until the
happening.
day of, Cheryl's a tough one to tell because she's going to want everybody to know about it. Yeah. So, all right, let's take a break. When we come back, we got Find the Big Deal with Strack and Van Til, Frank with sports, and plenty of fun stories for us to dive into. So stick around for all the silliness.
Hello. Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We have to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much. You like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin.
Billy, your gas light's on. We need to stop and fill up.
No way, Jen. Gas around here is too expensive. We can make it a little further.
Billy, listen to your big sister. You don't need to drive all over searching for the lowest gas prices. Do what I do and use Upside.
Upside?
Do you live under a rock, Billy? Upside is the hottest cashback app out there. It's free to download, and you get real cash back for every gallon of gas you buy. I use it all the time, and I've already made around $200.
You can make that kind of cash back just for buying the gas you have to buy anyway?
Yes, I'm looking at the Upside app now, and there's a gas station at the next exit offering 25 cents per gallon cash back.
Okay, I'm stopping to download Upside and fill up my tank. Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code COIN25 to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, to PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code COIN25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code COIN25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
97.7 FM WLQI Rensselaer.
It's time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by Ned Tonner, attorney at law, located across from Milroy Park in Rensselaer. Here's Russ Martin.
5 people were killed in Gary late Wednesday night when their SUV was struck by a South Shore train, just a short distance east of where the Interstate 65 begins and ends. Police in that city said their preliminary investigation suggested the vehicle went around an active railroad crossing when the train made impact. All 5 were ejected from the SUV and were pronounced deceased at the scene. As of yesterday afternoon, the names of those killed had not been released. There were no injuries reported among the 32 passengers on the South Shore train. The Winamac Fire Department and the Pulaski County Sheriff's Department are conducting a death investigation at the Tippecanoe River off US 35, about a mile and a half south of Winamac, where, according to county law enforcement, a male subject was observed to have taken his life. A boater flowing by the area made the discovery. Also at the scene was the Pulaski County coroner. The Rensselaer City Council and the city's utility board will hold a special meeting and public hearing on Monday, June 30th, regarding a procedural matter on the sewer rate increase ordinance passed last year. The event at 6 p.m. is in council chambers. The Indiana Department of Transportation announces a road closure on State Road 18 in Benton County, located between County Road 600 East and 850 East, a 2.5-mile stretch east of Fowler. Construction crews are replacing the bridge over the Greenwood Ditch. Work is anticipated to last until August, but is weather dependent and subject to change. Food Finders Mobile Pantry will return to the community of Otterburn next week. The location will be at the United Methodist Church at 400 East Oxford Street at 10 a.m. on Tuesday, July 1st. You're requested to please not arrive prior to 9:30. This will be a drive-through event, so please remain in your vehicle. Food finders remind you the amount of food available does vary and will be distributed on a first-come, first-served basis. Enjoy the rest of your day and your weekend. Stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
Hi, this is Ned Tonner, and for over 25 years, I've met with clients in our area to discuss their legal issues, whether it be litigation, criminal, end-of-life issues, or family law. Call me today at 866-8888 to schedule an appointment. I'm here for you.
Ned Tonner Attorney at Law is located on West Washington Street in Rensselaer, across from Milroy Park. Call 866-8888 to schedule your appointment. That's Ned Tonner at 866-8888. Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
100-year-old Fern L. Lehman of Francisville passed away on June 22nd. Funeral services for Fern Lehman will be held at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time today at the Francisville Apostolic Christian Church. Memorial contributions may be made to Parkview Haven Retirement Home or Apostolic Christian Harvest Call. Burial will take place at Roseland Cemetery. Online tributes may be offered at fraynmortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frayne Mortuary, Corey Albright Chapel, Francisville. 62-year-old Lynn Ann Conley of Monticello passed away on June 20th. Visitation will be today from 4 until 8 p.m. Eastern Time at Springer Voris Draper Funeral Home, Monticello. Funeral services for Lynn Conley will be held on Saturday, June 28th at 2 p.m. Eastern at Springer Voris Draper Funeral Home, Pastor Nord Zootman officiating. Burial will follow in the Buffalo, Indiana Cemetery. 79-year-old Beverly Stick of DeMott passed away on Monday, June 23rd. Visitation for Beverly Stick will be held at Jackson Funeral Service of DeMott on Saturday, June 28th from 9 a.m. until the time of service at 11 a.m., with Chaplain Richard Stoll officiating. Interment will follow at Holland Cemetery. Jackson Funeral Service of DeMott has been entrusted with the arrangements. 64-year-old Donna Zakowski of Hebron, formerly of DeMott, passed away on June 24th. Visitation will be at Jackson Funeral Service DeMott on Sunday, June 29th, from 3 until 7 p.m. Funeral services for Donna Zakowski will be held at Jackson Funeral Service DeMott on Monday, June 30th at 10 a.m., Roger DeYoung officiating. Interment to follow at Holland Cemetery. Jackson Funeral Service of DeMott has been entrusted with the arrangements. 86-year-old Robert D. Krieger of DeMott passed away on June 24th. Friends may call from 3 until 7 p.m. on Sunday, June 29th at Boersma Funeral Home in Wheatfield. Funeral services for Robert D. Krieger will be held at St. Cecilia's Catholic Church, 10 a.m. on Monday, June 30th, with Father Michael McKinney officiating. Interment will follow at the Resurrection Cemetery, DeMott. Boersma Funeral Home in Wheatfield entrusted with the arrangements. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to these three and Good Neighbors Food Pantry in DeMott. Melissa Whaley passed away on May 23rd. A celebration of life for Missy Whaley will be held on Thursday, July 3rd at the Highland Barn venue from 4 until 8 p.m. Casual attire is welcome. The family said there will be food, fun, and live entertainment. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 10 a.m. Mostly sunny and windy with a high near 89. Heat index values as high as 97. Tonight, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms before 10 p.m. Partly cloudy and breezy with a low around 67. Saturday, mostly sunny with a high near 87. Saturday night, mostly clear with calm winds and a low around 68. Sunday, a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 p.m. Mostly sunny and breezy with a high near 91. Sunday night, a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Mostly cloudy with a low around 71.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Classic rock. The difference is clear.
On the Q. 97.7 FM
WLQI. Welcome to Touhyville, 97.7 The Q and 98 Gold. It's time for a look at sports. It's brought to us by our friends over at Nitco. Visit nitco.com today and find out how you can get high-speed internet for your home or your business.
Listen, good Friday. Here's your sports. I'm Frank Sprinkle. The final day of the NBA draft featuring a ton of trades. This helped defining round 2 last night in Brooklyn. The Bulls, part of the deal making, initially picking up Australian center Rocco Zajkarski with the 45th overall pick. However, the Bulls reportedly have agreed to trade the rights of Zajkarski to the Minnesota Timberwolves in a deal expected to be completed at a later date. The Bulls did acquire the draft rights of Lachlan Ulbrich from the Los Angeles Lakers in a deal to be finalized at a later date. Selected 55th overall, Ulbrich, like Zajkarski, is from Australia, having played power forward and center for the Illawarra Hawks of the National Basketball League in his home nation. Ulbrich, a big guy, 6'9", 230 pounds, averaged almost 9 points and 4 rebounds per game in 29 games played for the Hawks, who took home this year's NBL championship. He had played collegiately for California Riverside. Pacers picking up at 38 Cam Jones by way of a trade with the San Antonio Spurs. The Marquette guard is second all-time in points scored in program history with 2,044. This past season as a senior, Jones averaged 19.2 points per contest. Last pick for the Pacers on the night arrived at 54, taking Liberty's senior guard Talon Peter. In his lone season with the Liberty program, Peter, a bench player, finished with a shooting percentage of 57.8, helping earn Conference USA 6th Player of the Year honors. From one draft to another, it's the NHL's turn this weekend in Los Angeles. Round 1 is tonight with the Blackhawks picking third on the clock at number 1, the New York Islanders. The draft concludes with rounds 2 through 7 tomorrow. MLB, impressive, describing the return of Shota Imanaga to the Cubs rotation. Yesterday afternoon in St. Louis, the All-Star left-hander made his return to the big league mound since May 4th, out due to a strained left hamstring, helping carry the Cubs to a 4-game series split of the Cardinals, plus the second straight shutout win. Cubs topping the Cardinals 3-0. Imanaga worked 5 innings of one-hit ball, just 1 walk, 3 Ks. Michael Busch got the Cubs on the board with a second-inning home run. Ian Happ also an RBI, drawing a bases-loaded walk in the 4th. It's a 3-game weekend series of first-place clubs in Houston starting tonight, pairing the Cubs, best in the NL Central, against the Astros, the top team in the AL West. White Sox off yesterday. They begin a 3-game set tonight with the San Francisco Giants at Wright Field. WNBA Fever defeated at Gainbridge Fieldhouse last night by the Los Angeles Sparks 85-75, down 8 entering the 4th. The Sparks rallied back, outscoring the Fever in the quarter 35-17. Fever led in scoring by Kelsey Mitchell, who had 20. Sparks with a game-high 23 from center Ezra Stevens. Fever minus Caitlin Clark last night due to a left groin injury. A quick turnaround for the Fever tonight at the Dallas Wings. The Sky on the West Coast visit the Golden State Valkyries, start of a 4-game road swing. And that's a look at your sports for this Friday. I'm Frank Sprinkle.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all 3? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
All right, let's play Find the Big Deal with Struggle Man Till. Give me a call, 219-866-4104. We're looking for the price today on Smithfield pork baby back ribs or Sanderson Farms chicken breast. Both on sale this week at Struggle Man Till. Let me know the price on Smithfield pork baby back ribs or Sanderson Farms chicken breast at 219-866-4104. You'll be entered for a chance to win that $50 gift card from Strike Man Till and Touhyville.
Shop the Sherwin-Williams 4th of July sale and get 30% off paints and stains June 27th through July 7th. With prices starting at $34.29, it's the perfect time to transform your space with color. Whether you're looking to revamp your interior or exterior, we have you covered with bold hues, soothing neutrals, and everything in between. Visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store or shop the sale online. Delivery available on qualifying orders. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details.
How did Babbel become the award-winning language learning app? We thought of you. All of you. Take Sierra. As a visual learner, she uses Babbel's wordplay videos.
Today I'll share a quick lesson on shopping in French.
Merci beaucoup. Malcolm is a listening learner. So he checks with Babbel's speech recognition to be
Precio.
however you learn. Babbel makes it easy. Save up to 50% on your Babbel subscription at Babbel.com. That's BABBEL.com.
All right. Barb got in there to let me know that Smithfield pork, baby back ribs, or Sanderson Farms chicken breasts are on sale at Strega Van Til. Buy one, get one free. It's a big deal on meat. Yeah,
we need to get some of that.
yeah, that's good stuff there. Ordering groceries is easier than ever. You can do it online at StragaVanTil.com. You get the same prices as you see in the store. You can set it up for pickup or delivery, online coupons, reward points, and more. Strega Van Til, life made simple, food made easy. Visit StragaVanTil.com. All right, your second chance to get registered for that $50 gift card is up on the WLQI and 98 Gold Facebook pages. Head over there, comment with the price in the same item. You'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card from Strega Van Til and Touhyville. We'll draw the winner later on this morning. Good luck.
Is your floor tired of water worries? At Carpet Barn, they've got the perfect solution. Dive into their huge selection of waterproof vinyl plank flooring, stylish, durable, and ready for anything life throws its way. And if you're craving comfort, explore the endless array of carpeting in every style and color imaginable. Plus, Carpet Barn's top-notch installers make sure your new floor looks absolutely perfect. Stop by Carpet Barn in DeMott today or call 219-251-0022 and let them floor you.
All right, honey, I'm heading out for my morning walk. Hey, neighbor, front yard is looking great.
Yeah, we picked up some beautiful plants from Clark's.
Oh, there's Scott. Hey, your landscaping looks incredible.
Yep, quick trip to Clark's for some rocks and mulch. It was super easy with their help.
All right, see you guys later. Honey, I'm back from my walk.
Great. Hey, I was thinking we should really do something with our front yard.
You know, we should go to Clark's Garden and Floral Center. They have everything from plants to rocks and mulch to outdoor decorations.
Great idea. Did you come up with that on your own?
Of course.
Clark's Garden and Floral Center on Route 231 in Remington. Visit online at clarksgardenandfloral.com and like them on Facebook.
Your wife is hot.
Okay, take it easy.
Seriously, she is hot.
Okay, I get it.
No. My wife told me your wife is hot.
Okay.
She said your air conditioner is not working and she's hot.
Oh, yeah, but everyone I call says they'll get here when they get here.
You got to call Rick from RH Mechanicals. He gets it done quickly and fixes things the right way. Trust me, he knows what he's doing. Give him a call, 219-405-5379.
RH Mechanicals for all your heating and AC needs. 219-405-5379. Be sure to like RH Mechanicals Inc. on Facebook.
When you're making summer memories, let Red Baron Liquor's family of stores bring on the refreshment. From the crisp pop of a cold craft beer to the clink of glasses filled with top shelf bourbon or floral gins. Every outing deserves the perfect pour. Discover an impressive array of $1 shooters and wines that complement your next meal. Plus, truly flavored vodkas for mixing or sipping. Visit Rensselaer, DeMott, Morocco, or Cedar Lake. Red Baron Liquor has your summer spirit waiting.
Are you ready to rock?
On the Q. 97.7 FM WLQI.
Touhyville. Now with 2 Touhies and no waiting.
Is it Friday yet?
Is it Friday? Yep, it's Friday.
My friends, it is Friday. Who is ready for the weekend?
So tell me, what are your plans for the weekend? But I'm going to party.
Who's ready to party?
Want a party?
Yes, I want a party. If you want a party, have a party.
I just want to go to a party.
Let's get this party started.
Now get ready for a wild ride.
It's showtime.
Oh, yeah, it is showtime. Steven Show with you here, having fun on a Friday morning. Happy Friday, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us here in Touhyville. We appreciate it. Portions of the show today brought to us by the Good Table Family Restaurant. Visit the Good Table Family Restaurant in Goodland. Check out their Facebook page for their daily specials, but you can go there. You're going to find something for everybody on the menu. You want to go for breakfast? How about pancakes, Belgian waffles, wraps, something good for everybody. Lunch. I mean, here's another second page for breakfast. Holy cow. omelets, skillets, biscuits and gravy, Southern Benedict, and more. So really, I mean,
whoa,
food galore at the Good Table Restaurant in Kentland.
See, now that's one of the places when you eat, you have to sit there and actually study the menu.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
because there are times, very few, where you and I go out like stacks.
Mm-hmm.
We have to sit there. Are we going to do this? Are we going to do bananas Foster pancakes? Are we going to do the tacos? What are we going to do?
Right,
and then we're like, we want it all. Oh no. That's when you were reading it out. I would do that. I would do that too. I would do that too. Yeah. But I love breakfast.
Yeah.
What's your that's a good poll question. What's your favorite meal of the day?
Oh, probably dinner.
You think?
Yeah.
Okay.
It depends though. No, it doesn't. No, it's dinner. Because even if I had
steak
lunch
for
food
you,
at dinner,
it's like, yeah.
But whatever it is.
Yeah.
Because as much as I love Ida's, I enjoy my lunch at Ida's.
Yeah.
But I still know I got to get back to work. I got to, for dinner.
You could have Ida's for dinner.
That's why I'm saying I like dinner better, because then I can just relax afterwards. I think that's why I like dinner. I like to eat and just be.
Okay,
Where
so
breakfast, I'm eating and I'm on the go, and lunch, I'm eating and I'm on the go. Dinner, I'm like.
Okay, so you're on the weekend. Does that change?
I love them all.
I know, right?
I just love food. I just do. I on the weekend.
You're
I love
like
a good
Oprah.
French toast.
I love
food.
bread. Bread.
Right.
The way she said bread, I was like, she's making love to it right there.
Yeah, yeah.
I love bread.
She said it like it was Gayle King. I mean, it was it was crazy.
Oh my God.
I love bread.
Doesn't she? I love bread. And then she goes, I love bread. The way she doubled it.
Yeah.
And you knew she was in her, I love this. Now, that is how I feel about breakfast.
Yeah.
I could eat breakfast for dinner. I could eat breakfast for lunch. I love a good breakfast.
Yeah.
And I love a good breakfast buffet. Though when I go to the buffet and you're eating a little bit of this, a little bit of that, I'm always like, oh, where could I stuff more? Like I want to overeat. I want to overeat. I'm like full and I'm like, no, we got to stuff this somewhere.
Yeah.
Like when we made our English muffins, the other day.
But
we
see,
had the
that's
breakfast
just it.
potatoes and stuff. Yeah.
So there are times when it comes to breakfast, I'm in the mood for eggs and bacon and the good, like, probably Good Table diner type hash
Potatoes?
browns, like the hash browns and some toast.
Yeah.
Then there's other times where I want some eggs and sausage and those like cube potatoes, like stacks. Then there's other times. Then there's other times where I want like pancakes or French toast, Belgian waffles, just like always with sausage. Got to have meat. I do not like a breakfast without any meat whatsoever. I'm not.
I don't think I do either. I need meat in my omelet, and I need meat on the side.
Meat. And then there's other times when I just want a sausage McMuffin, an egg,
right?
My 2 hash browns. Love it. So breakfast on the weekend, super wonderful. Love it.
Okay, so you don't say breakfast is not your favorite because you're doing the show, is what your answer. So your answer's affected.
I had.
So if all things were equal,
cookies. I had delicious cookies. Were these Sharon cookies?
No,
who?
Those were someone's minis, Jimmy minis.
Oh, JJ's minis.
JJ's minis. That's it.
Yep.
Jimmy's minis.
Mini. So yeah.
No, they were not. They were the chick that only had that package on the table and then left.
That was it. That was the minis.
No. The minis were the
We're so good at marketing and commercials.
No. The chocolate long thing. And then we got, what else did we get from her?
Oh my goodness.
Because they had them in a cooler, and this chick, I walked up and she goes, okay, we're going home.
This chick.
Remember? 9:00, 5 to 9. She was just like, I'm done. Goodbye. I forget who she was though.
All right. Well, we can. Go
I'm
through the
getting
list
better.
of
I'm getting better.
vendors
I
and
know.
find it. Yeah.
Whatever. It was
I'm
a
sure you took a picture of it. So
Oreo cookie.
I bet if we go through your phone, we'll find a picture of their sign.
No, because she was gone.
She was gone by the time you went back to get the picture.
Correct.
Oh, for goodness' sake.
Because I bought the last thing. I don't
know.
blame her. She
No, I'm
could
not
have
saying she
melted.
shouldn't have left. No, yeah.
I mean,
okay, I'm gonna
last
stop talking.
Saturday was
Other than we
like
do the talk
humidity of 105, I think, or something, or heat index of 105. I'm melting, my pretty.
Anyway, all I meant was, I have cookies for breakfast. That's where I was going with that. Christopher says the way you said you just love food reminded me of Homer Simpson. yeah, I do. I love food. I just do. All right. Let's see what else we got going here. Should we get into some stuff here this morning besides breakfast and sunglasses? Let's see here.
By the way, the guesses on the sunglasses, you can't go over.
Yeah, it's not. This is the Price is Right.
Right.
Yeah.
But Casey said 42.
Yeah.
And is it the same rules as Price is Right?
No, it's whoever's closest.
She's so cute.
Yeah, it's whoever's closest.
She's so cute.
Melissa says, good morning. Good morning, Melissa. Mr. M says, fun fact. My uncle works for Smithfield. We were talking about that on the Striker Man Tilt thing. He says we eat so much ham over the holidays. Yeah, I believe it.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
And they've got good breakfast like ham, like steaks or whatever it is. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. Smithfield. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, yummy.
Good stuff. All right.
You can hook us up. I mean, come on now. Who's the person that was supposed to hook us up with barbecue like a year ago?
You are so zipped up. I don't know what I did to your coffee today. I don't know what I did. I accidentally spilled cocaine into your coffee this morning.
Oh my gosh,
I'm like,
who needs that when you got
three times I've gone. I've started a sentence and you're
okay,
like, and then what? And what about what? And then how about this? And you're like all zipped up today. Like you're ready to go.
Before then, on my last zip, can I just say on my last zip inside of this coffee today is
my Cheryl's got a lot to say. Do you like that?
Yes. It's Tarani's 100th birthday. Now watch, it was 3 years ago and I just bought it off Amazon and
my
wasn't.
Gosh, that is so funny.
Tarani's it's called a diamond syrup. And that's what's in here. And it smells like really good cream soda. Didn't it?
And it's kind of like a smell, almost like, I don't know how else to describe it, but it's almost like alcohol-y. Like it almost had like a vodka-y smell to it too.
Uh-oh, maybe that'll explain a lot of things, but no.
I don't think there's alcohol in it. It just had
it smelled like vanilla-y with like cream soda-y notes. Oh, it was good today. And I just put a splash. It does not come in sugar-free. So when I say a splash, I had to that might be it. Yeah. So wait for the crash when I'm like,
yeah, I mean, usually it's like, your sugar is less because you have the sugar from the creamer, and then but now if you added
I added sugar
to it. Christine says we had breakfast at Mom's Restaurant in Reynolds yesterday, formerly USA.
Where's Reynolds? I need to think where Reynolds is, but go ahead.
She says very generous portions there. I took half of it home. Very good. They also sell some good syrups, including peanut butter. You've got to check it out. Okay. Yeah, I don't know that I've been to Reynolds. All right. I can do that. All right. So I'm hoping these witnesses can tell us how this happened. You found this story on one of the 952,615 different websites that we go to every day to find fun stuff for us to talk about.
Okay.
A lifeguard was impaled by a beach umbrella Wednesday in New Jersey. The umbrella went through the woman's armpit and came back out her back. So it impaled her. I'm trying to figure out how this happened. In my head, there's a couple ways this could happen.
Is that under Stupid Plus? Are the story? Because I think it said there's more to it.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, there's a whole story there.
Because I was like, I was zhuzhed, where I could not speak anymore.
So, but before we look, so there's two ways in my brain that this could happen. She's running down the beach or walking down the beach and falls on one that's like pointed in a certain way. Or she slips off her post and onto it. Is that what it is?
It was just a freak thing. As she was putting it in, the gust caught it, pulled it up. So when she grabbed it, she was off balance. She was at the top step of the bench. So she fell backwards off the bench, and the umbrella came with her when she came down and landed on her arm. The umbrella went through the woman's armpit and came out her back. About a 1-inch diameter aluminum umbrella pole, which went into her left armpit and came out her back right near her scapula. Thank you. The victim, said to be 19 or 20 years old, was conscious and alert through the entire incident.
Can somebody help me with this? I'm kind of hanging on my umbrella here. Somebody could help me out.
That's the one time when I'm watching ER or The Pit or any of my goofy shows. There's one now. I forget what. The Transplant is what it's called. All I saw was the commercial, and the guy's got something coming out his head through his eye or something. And I was like, okay, we all need to stop this now. Yeah. And you can't. The whole key to that is do whatever you do. Don't just pull it out.
Right. Well, can I just tell you, though, that like whenever I'm doing stuff around the house, like that's what I think of is freak accidents.
Do you?
Like, you know, like I think about like, okay, if I slip and fall, what do I do? You know, like, so here's one of the witnesses or some of the witnesses.
It was just a freak thing. As she was putting it in, the gust caught it, pulled it up. So when she grabbed it, she was off balance. So, and again, she was on the top step of the bench. So she fell backwards off the bench, and the umbrella came with her when she came down. And
everything you just said
on her arm.
About a 1-inch in diameter aluminum umbrella pole, which went into her left armpit and came out in her back, right near the scapula. She did very well. She just really complained about the heat. So I will give her credit. She was tough.
You really wish the best for everybody, and I'm just glad that the person is okay.
She's okay. Melissa says, my daughter-in-law's aunt was at a pool with her friend. The umbrella they were laying under fell and went through her friend's skull and killed them. Oh, my gosh. Melissa, what the hee-haw?
Oh my gosh, I didn't realize that. We bring an umbrella to the beach all the time.
Not
Forget
anymore.
that. No.
That's it. We're not even going to the beach. That's it. I'm staying home. All right, Mr. M says, real question.
Ooh.
Why is the umbrella so sharp? Oh my gosh, at least it wasn't windy. She would have been parasailing. Then he said, sorry, that was a little dark. No, have fun with it.
That's a little dark.
That's funny. Oh my God, I still can't believe the person died.
Melissa, what the hee-haw in this story,
yeah,
man.
that's what?
Man, now you need to lift us up.
What? Yeah, what the hee-haw death? Yeah.
Yeah, you can't use that music.
That's sad music. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's just sad music it's not Jewish music. It's not like, I mean, if you want,
use it
because that's when all your sad stories come out. I couldn't have bacon. I was Jewish. I couldn't eat a cheeseburger. I was Jewish. I couldn't go get a Shamrock Shake unless I, hid under a blanket and my parents handed it to me underneath the car. Like, that's why it's all sad. But that's actually, that sad music was from is Scrubs. That's what it's from.
Was it really?
Yeah, that's whenever the main character like has something like, bad happen. It's always like, and then I lost my driver's license. It's from Scrubs.
Oh.
Uh-huh. All right. Holy mackerel. By the way, going back to the restaurant, Christine says Reynolds is 8 miles south of Monon on 421. Oh. So, yeah. So
I was kind of sort of there yesterday.
Yeah. So we know the area.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, on my way back from Monticello.
My
appointments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To go through Monon and stuff. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. All right. Let's take a break, for goodness sakes, and come back and try to do away with all the deaths and dismemberment and impaling and stuff. And we'll find some other fun stories, hopefully, of non-impalement. I'm thinking.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 10 a.m. Mostly sunny and windy with a high near 89. Heat index values as high as 97. Tonight, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms before 10 p.m. Partly cloudy and breezy with a low around 67. Saturday, mostly sunny with a high near 87. Saturday night, mostly clear with calm winds and a low around 68. Sunday, a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 p.m. Mostly sunny and breezy with a high near 91. Sunday night, a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Mostly cloudy with a low around 71.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Find new roads with Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland. It's all the same great people that you've worked with for years with new ownership. They're getting new inventory daily. Now is a fantastic time to get to Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland for your new car, truck, or SUV. Plus, their great service department ensures a smooth ride every time. Drive home in a Chevy today and become part of the Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland family. Their commitment goes beyond just selling cars. It's all about community service and ensuring your ride is as unique as you. Visit Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland.com. Model 1 Chevrolet of Kentland. Find new roads.
Summer's heating up, so don't let your goals cool down. At St. Joseph's College in Rensselaer, you can get hands-on training in healthcare, trades, commercial driving, or veterinary care. Whether you're a recent grad or a career changer, we've got a program for you. Summer start dates are set for June, July, and August, and seats are filling up fast. Don't wait. Visit stjo.edu to enroll today. Start here and go anywhere.
Immerse yourself in the nostalgic aroma of home-cooked meals at Royal Oak Family Restaurant. They offer a diverse menu from kitty delights to Italian fares, seafood specialties to endless options. Royal Oak offers daily specials and soups. Every Friday is a fish fry special with prime rib being offered every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Visit them for breakfast, lunch, and dinner that everyone in the family can enjoy. Royal Oak Family Restaurant in Rensselaer, where meals become memories. Smith's Ace Farm Store in Rensselaer is your full-line hardware store that carries a large selection of items for the farm and your home. Smith carries the brands you know and trust, like paints from Benjamin Moore and Clark in Kensington, tools from DeWalt, Milwaukee, and Craftsman. They have your yard covered, too, with a full line of yard equipment from Steel and Toro, along with grills from Weber, Big Green Egg, and Traeger. Stop by Smith's Ace Farm Store, 231 in Rensselaer, and see why they say, if it's for the home or the farm, Smith has it.
Hey, Liz, can you believe there are still some people buying their gold, silver, and platinum bullion from the internet?
That's pretty amazing, Jeff, especially considering that prices here at Bjork's Fine Jewelry always beat both local as well as the big online guys. We don't have shipping fees, and in most cases, you get the precious metals immediately.
Bars, rounds, bags, eagles, buffaloes, maple leafs, Krugerrands, Morgan and Peace dollars, and much, much more.
Not to mention rare, key date, and collectible coins from the U.S. and around the world, many of which have been graded and authenticated by PCGS and NGC.
Whether buying, selling, or trading, you will always benefit from Bjork's unrivaled years of experience and expertise.
If you need expert appraising, Bjork's Fine Jewelry has both of Lafayette's only International Society of Appraisers and Coin Roundtable members, and we are also fully USPAP compliant.
All of your coin and precious metals needs under one roof.
Proudly serving the Mid-North Indiana area for over 75 years. Corner of 18th and Main, Lafayette, Bjorks.com.
Since 1969, FTC Enterprises has kept the region rolling strong. From custom Terra wheels for your ag needs to car, truck, commercial semi, or off-road tire needs, trust in decades of experience and a passion for quality. Need fabrication work? Stop by their shop and check out their FTC Custom Cuts plasma table, ready for your next project. Pulaski County's largest tire retailer. For expert service or a custom quote, call FTC Enterprises at 219-567-2441 or visit 4455 South US Highway 421 in Francisville. FTC Enterprises, the wheels that drive the future.
Classic rock lives here. 97.7 FM WLQI. The Q.
Touhyville. You know what they say. 2 Touhies are better than one.
What are you guys doing up so early?
I'm listening to a dumb nonsense radio show.
Oh, that radio show.
No, actually, it's my favorite too.
We have standards.
Incredibly low standards.
Good thing it's Friday.
Today is Friday.
Oh, thank God, Friday, TGIF.
Thank God it's TGIF.
Let's start this weekend. It's showtime.
Welcome into Touhyville. Stephen Show with you here, having fun on a fun time Friday morning. Thanks so much for getting up with us. We appreciate it. Portion of the show is running brought to us by our friends over at the Touhyville Umfleet McDonald's. Talking about good breakfast on the weekend. It's Friday. Why not start your weekend off with a sausage McMuffin with egg? Maybe a breakfast burrito. Perhaps a big breakfast is on the menu for you. Whatever you're looking for, sausage biscuit, egg McMuffin, just your classic. Whatever you're looking for, it's there at McDonald's. Touhyville Umfleet McDonald's. Download the app today. Visit them right off the expressway in Remington, as well as right up 65 in Hebron, right up 65 on 114 in Rensselaer, in town in Rensselaer on College Avenue, and in DeMott as well. Touhyville Umfleet McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I love it. All right. Also want to mention the 101st annual Jasper County Fair. It is going on July 19th through the 26th. So all kinds of good stuff going on at the Jasper County Fair. July 20th is the parade. And that's just that's just the beginning. There is so much fun stuff happening out at the Jasper County Fair. I can't wait. I can't wait to be there, doing the stuff, having the fun, handing out the T-shirts, having the chocolate shake, just enjoying all of it. So, they did a nice post yesterday for all the sponsors, of which we are a diamond sponsor as well here at Touhyville Media. So on top of all the fun stuff that we're doing out there and everything, we are also glad to be sponsors. So good stuff there at the Jasper County Fair. So we're excited to be.
We can't wait.
That. Yeah, it's gonna be a
it's
lot.
It's
gonna
be
fun.
So fun.
Yep. All right. So make your plans, by the way, and go like them on Facebook. You'll see all the different stuff that they have going on there. So, all right. So people are going nuts. Telling Cheryl or guessing how many pairs of sunglasses Cheryl owns. So
there is somebody that got it.
All right. So
on the nose, which I was waiting for. I just keep checking and checking.
But if more than one person gets it on the nose, then we'll give away
more sets.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. So just so you know. We're also asking today on National Sunglass Day. We're having fun with it. How do you think of sunglasses? I have 1 or 2 cheap pairs to block out the sun. I have 1 or 2 expensive pairs for fashion and function. I have a bunch of pairs, and they are fashion accessories.
They're one of my favorite fashion accessories.
Oh, yeah?
63%
63% of people. I have 2 cheap pairs that block out the sun. So I'm in that group. 20%. I have a bunch of pairs that are fashion accessories. 17%, I have 1 or 2 expensive pairs for fashion and function. Teona says, I have 1 expensive pair and 2 or 3 cheap ones. Depends on what I'm doing and where I'm going to which ones I wear. So, see, now, I have an expensive pair, and to me, that means that I spent like $14 and really picked them out in a fancy boutique in Fort Myers. And they're in a Batman sunglass case or glasses case.
Now, will you bring those to South Haven?
I might. Yeah.
Okay. So in your head, it's not a matter of like she was talking about, you go, okay, where am I going today? I don't want to risk it. Like you won't. I
have with the ones that I consider my cool ones. Like I'll grab them. Like if we're going out to like something in the summertime, like sit outside and eat or something like that. Yeah, I might grab them. They're like almost like purple, like hippie glasses. I just like them. Yeah. So, so I just I know you don't. Yeah, you're like that's not for me. You like the 80s.
I told you
want me
this
to look
though.
like Brian Bosworth.
Well, I do respect the fact that you like an 80s more volleyball-y, Oakley-ish or Oakley-esque or Ray-Ban type.
Well, that's what I would say are the ones that I have.
Yeah.
Like that's the ones that you picked out. Yeah.
But whenever I find Oakleys, you're like, nope.
Mm-hmm.
You're always afraid you're going to sit on them, lose them, drop them.
Yeah.
The one thing that I have changed with the way I handle my glasses,
Mm-hmm.
I will not leave them in the car, Sam. I am. Because when I've gotten my car broken into, that's the one thing that's earth crushing to me is that, like, obviously I don't want like my windows broken and all the rest of the stuff, but they throw out all that garbage and it's not garbage to you.
Right. Right.
So when I had my car stolen when I was like 23, they took all of my cassettes from Israel. So you know how we used to record all of our music by like record and whatever it is and all that stuff. So for 2 years I was in Israel, or a hair shorter, but I would record all those and I had everything on cassettes.
Oh my gosh.
So they probably threw them out the window. Like it didn't matter to them, but
Right.
there was no getting them back once. So, and the same thing with my sunglasses. And that's when I learned when I was younger, that when they break into your car, you now have 2 deductibles because your contents of the car are your homeowner's insurance.
Yeah.
So I had like, as a kid, I had $500 deductibles on everything, So then I learned that all the stuff that was thrown out the window, including my sunglasses, would have meant I had to shell out $500 to get whatever back. Well, I mean, there wasn't that much stuff in there. I mean, I other than chapstick
there weren't 3 pairs of sunglasses.
Right. So I was crushed. I was so twisted because I found it out after I've been paying my premium how this goes. I was just kind of devastated.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Yep.
Tina says I'm ready for the fair so I can have the week off work. Yeah, but all you do is go to the fair and work.
Right.
You work all week.
Right.
I
But
missed
that's
this
gotta
one.
be fun.
Yeah. I missed this one from Mr. F. He's having fun this morning. He says, gonna have to have the high note a little early today just to get past the umbrella story out of my head. Yeah, I'm with you there. Yeah. All right. Well, if you are one of those people that spends a lot on your sunglasses, you might be tightening your belt in other ways.
Yeah.
There's an economic report that came out. According to some new research, the report found 67% of American consumers say they are reducing spending on everything. 75% are concerned that the U.S. may go into a recession this year. Yeah, not headed for a high note on this one.
Yeah.
When asked where they're cutting back this year compared to last year, 67% of savers said they're not eating out as much at restaurants. They say that's the most popular response. I'm going to go out on a limb here. I think people say that as the most popular response because they think it's the easiest to notice. I think that's the easiest thing to grasp onto when being asked. Like, oh yeah, we're going to eat out less. That, and I don't know if people realize how more or little they eat out. I don't know if they
I
are
think they
conscious
do.
of
You
it.
don't think that?
I don't. I think it's like a thing they grab onto, like we'll just eat out less. And then after a little while, you notice like you just spent the money somewhere else. Like it's almost like I think about like smoking. Like if I
says
took
you
the
save
amount,
X amount per
if
year.
I took that amount of money and put it into a savings account over all those years
right.
that I was spending on, I mean, I was at probably almost a carton a week. Probably.
How much is a carton then?
10. So
$10?
Oh no. I think when I quit it was 20.
$20?
I think so. Yeah.
It's got to be higher than that now if it's $7 a pack, right?
But even if I just did the 20, let's just say $20 a week times 52 weeks. That's $1,000 a year.
Okay.
So I've been quit for 10 years. So I should have 10,000 sitting somewhere. I should have it somewhere.
That is so exciting.
Here. I'll have to go look. I must have set it down somewhere. I don't know where I put it. 52% of people say they're cutting back on new clothes, shoes, and accessories. Now, for me, I buy new shoes when I have to buy new shoes. Like when I when it's time to move on. Like there's holes in them.
It's
you know,
past.
Like, yeah.
It's too late for you, honestly.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
Now new clothes. It's pretty rare, but I don't need new clothes, so that's a want. That's a just cause. And accessories. The only accessories that I can think of that I have are sunglasses. We talked about those right today. 49% are spending less on entertainment, including concerts and movies. 47% are spending less on travel. So they're doing less travel, maybe going somewhere cheaper. Speaking of traveling, okay, I do want to say happy anniversary to Gary and Renee Brosh. They went to one of our favorite places, South Haven.
I was totally, first of all, happy 43rd wedding anniversary.
43rd anniversary.
And I love that about
yesterday.
Gary. Whenever I talk to him, I don't know of a more consistent human being that's ever entered my life or I've entered their lives. I've never met somebody who's lived in the same house, who's worked at the same job, and who's married to the same lady. I mean, he's the epitome of stability and calm and love, and he just ekes like a big oak tree. That's what I think. He's not going anywhere.
Right.
Like,
when I realized that he was at his 45th school reunion and he just celebrated his 45th anniversary at his job, I went, holy cow. He's been at the same place since high school or since just out of high school.
right. I would have been, okay, so he's 45 years at, what is it, Talbert?
Talbert Manufacturing.
Talbert Manufacturing. I'm 57. I would have been 30. No, we're in 25. Oh my God. How did that work out? Okay, goodbye. He would have been 12 years. I would have been 12 years old.
Yeah.
I got this one.
Well, if you're 57 and you take away 45, how does that happen? All I was trying to do was wish
Now
these
you
two
need
people
the
a happy
sling-
anniversary,
you need
and
the
you'd like,
sling blade.
yeah,
12.
yeah. I mean, all I want to do is wish somebody a happy anniversary, and somehow it ended up on that. So happy anniversary to Gary and Renee Brosh. They
went to
South Haven yesterday. Yeah, yeah, very cool.
I'm living for that vacation of ours. It's
Yep.
just three small days.
I know.
But I love it. I love all the sunsets. We do sunset every night at a different spot.
Yeah, it's great.
Oh, there's something about watching a good sunset. It's not only romantic, but it's like, I mean, God's there with you. Like it's almost like, hey, check out my artistry. And I'm going to do it again for you tomorrow.
Yeah, I love it. No, it's fantastic. Yep. 38% are cutting back on hobbies. Doesn't affect me.
Well, yeah, I guess entertainment would affect you, concerts and stuff.
So here's the thing. I wouldn't say that I'm going to less concerts because of money. There's just not really concerts I want to go to.
I'm going to less concerts for money. Harley called and said that this is just an example, that there's another concert that popped up for Bruno Mars, and she had gone with her boyfriend and spent $1 billion, and all of us were like on Ticketmaster a half an hour beforehand and didn't even get in. They all just went past us, but then we found them from a broker. Yada yada yada. The cheapest ticket right now is $600. And I'm like, goodbye. I mean, I remember who does that?
Yeah. Who can?
I mean, you don't go to a
swing
concert
that for a
alone. You
concert?
can't even do that for one person.
Right. Who can?
I
swing
mean,
that
I
for a
remember
concert?
when we got Ed Sheeran tickets for $25 at Tinley Music Theater. Whatever it was called at that time. I don't know.
Yeah,
That was
it
called the
keeps
Tinley
changing.
World. No, it was after World. I don't know. It was the same spot though. And I remember, who wouldn't go see Ed Sheeran for $25?
Right. Yeah.
Girls drove up.
Sure.
You know.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's.
I mean, Sam Smith, I felt was bad when we spent $80 a ticket for the
Mm-hmm.
2 kids. And then because they were so expensive, if you will,
Mm-hmm.
we didn't go. We hung out in the neighborhood for 2
Yeah.
hours and then dropped them off at the front,
Yeah.
picked them up in the front.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's.
But this
Yeah.
is getting out of hand with concert costs. They've got to do something different because all the brokers are getting them 5 seconds into them being up for sale, and that's
Yeah.
the end of that.
Yeah, so I don't think there's any concerts that I'm holding off on because of money.
But how much would you pay for a ticket now? How much would be the most? So you can see Motley Crue again, but you don't have any desire really because you loved them in Vegas.
Done. Like,
let's say they were in Vegas and we could afford to
or
go.
whatever concert. Yeah, like we've talked about going to concerts in Vegas with $100 a ticket.
Yeah. I don't even know if they entry
right.
level is even that
because I don't know if I spend more than $100 per ticket. I don't know if I feel like I'm enjoying it now. There's a lot of other things that I'd rather do that. Like if it's 120, 150, there's other stuff I'd rather do with that 150. So yeah. 34% say they're trying to spend less on groceries. So I don't know that we're spending less on groceries, but I think we're buying less to stay within a budget. I think that's different than spending less. I think it's too hard to spend less right now on groceries.
Well, because everything is so much more.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the reducing on spending is tougher, I think.
Yeah.
33% are doing an audit on their streaming subscriptions. I just cut out Audible, like as a listening thing, which wasn't as hard because it's not affecting my listening to books because I have books.
But next stop, because we have everything.
Yeah, and I'm
other than BET and Stars, I think we have.
Yeah.
I mean everything.
Yeah, and it's
too
a lot.
much.
Like it's almost like where I hate adding it up because I just go, oh,
I do too.
Really?
But I hate the fact that because it's 12, 10, 9, 7. I hate going, all right, really for $6, we're really going to hurt, we're going to hurt ourselves. Well, you're not hurting yourself if you watch it once every 3 months.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of crazy. 32% are limiting their alcohol consumption. So they're drinking less alcohol than they were before.
Would you do that?
So
I can't drink less than I drink because I don't really drink.
I mean, I don't think I drink that much to affect the budget, but if things were that tight, I would absolutely cut that out.
Steve, Mama needs a new pair of shoes.
Well, that's just it. Yeah, that's a different
No,
thing.
she
Yeah.
doesn't.
Yeah.
I need a pair of sunglasses. No, you don't.
Yeah.
You don't need anything. That's the truth.
Mm-hmm. And 27% are spending less on sporting events. So, I have to be honest. We're lucky enough that we've got the radio station because I don't know that I would pay to go. It's just
think about it.
Gotten out of hand.
Think about Indiana Beach tickets that we give away. I mean, it's such a blessing. Or Holiday World, right? Holiday World is $74.99, so $75 a ticket.
Yeah.
Think about Indiana Beach, $41 unless you do the pass, right? So $41. If you get a family 4-pack, that's $160 that you're saving to get in, and that's not even before you haven't done anything yet,
right?
Bought pop, bought whatever T-shirts. I don't know what you buy there, but
I know it's kind of crazy.
But it's a day of fun, So yeah, I do love all the stories we hear at the Jasper County Fair and the Pumpkin Vine Fair, where people are like, "Look at the pictures," and they show them to me, and if they don't tag me on Facebook of them all in their shirts, and
right.
The thing that always gets to my heart is when it's a grandparent and they go, "We went with the whole family." Then I start to I can't hold the tears back because I think that's a whole lot of money that a whole lot of people can't afford right now, on top of everything else we're being asked to pay.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, for sure. I'm really hoping Trump does something about prescription drugs. I know it was floating out there, but then we went to war with Iran and all the rest of the stuff is going on. But I would really love it if somehow that cost could come down, because I think it's ridiculous. And I'm not even on a lot of stuff, but it's just a lot.
Right. It's all expensive.
Yeah.
Mhm. All right. Well, I'm trying to come up with the which came first poll question. I was trying to do something fun here with sunglasses, but I couldn't think of something else. So which came first, sunglasses or give me something else?
Let
should
me
we just do something random.
I'll just do wait.
Okay, Cheryl's got it. So let's start the calling.
Put on those thinking caps. It's time now for the pizza quiz, brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. You could win a large one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Be caller number 7 at 866-4104. That's 866-4104. Be caller number 7 right now.
What sets Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer apart from the other pizza places? Rick's is locally owned. Their dough is made fresh daily and hand-tossed, not run through a machine. Cheese is grated daily. Toppings are generous, fresh, and your pizza is baked to perfection in a classic stone oven. Looking to try something different? Try a pineapple, apple butter, or barbecue pizza. Call 866-7466 to place your order. Local delivery is available. Open Tuesday through Sunday at 4:30 p.m. Rick's Pizza. Taste the difference.
All right, it's time now for the pizza quiz, brought to us by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. Your chance to win a one-topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Hi, you're calling number 7. Who's this?
Justin.
Hey, Justin, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Let's see if we can get you a pizza. So, Cheryl, you got the question, so go right ahead.
All right, Justin, I can feel you're going to win this. I can feel it. Okay. Which came first? And take a moment to think about it. Which came first, sunglasses or eyeglasses? Sunglasses or eyeglasses?
Which were invented first?
I'm going to say sunglasses.
You are correct.
Were they really?
Yep. And I was like, oh, that's why I said take a moment. If I say take a moment, folks, this is what it means. It means you're going to think the opposite, probably. Did you think the opposite in the beginning, Justin?
Well, I thought, block out the sun first, learn how to read later.
That's exactly right. You're exactly right. It was sunglasses were originally formed as sun goggles to prevent snow blindness. So it dates back thousands of years.
Wow.
Eyeglasses were the 13th century in Italy, pretty much, is when they
Wow. All right.
Yep.
Justin
won.
Justin got himself a pizza. Hold on, Justin. I'm going to send you over to Cheryl's phone so she can get your info. By the way, don't forget, Rick's Pizza is a brand new phone number, 219-777-2674. Same Rick, same pizza, new number.
Same Rick.
219-777-2674. All right, let's send this over to, oops, come on, buttons. They don't want to work for me. Hold on. There we go.
Music.
I'm just hitting the buttons first. Give me a second, lady.
Winners and families of winners on the pizza quiz are ineligible to win for 30 days. The pizza quiz is brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We had to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much.
You'll like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
When their country asked them to serve, they served their country. Now it's our turn to support our veterans. Make your plans now to be at Goodstock Operation Restoring Hope Music Festival, Saturday, August 16th in Goodlands Foster Park. The mission of this day-long music festival is to support the Jasper Newton Veterans Assistance Fund that provides assistance to veterans and their families in Jasper and Newton counties that are facing financial hardship. The day starts with a pancake breakfast at 8 a.m., followed by a motorcycle flag escort ride to honor our military heroes. Gates open at 1:30 with plenty of food, community vendors, and a day of unforgettable live music, highlighted by performances from Lindsay Lau, the Jason Wells Band, the Y Store, and Rock America. Buy your tickets online at goodstockmusicfestival.eventbrite.com or at the gate. For more information and sponsorship information, visit goodstockmusicfestival.com or email them at info@goodstockmusicfestival.com. Goodstock, Operation Restoring Hope Music Festival, Saturday, August 16th in Goodlands Foster Park. Help support America's heroes.
97.7 FM, WLQI, Rensselaer.
Time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by Steinke Funeral Home. Visit SteinkeFuneralHome.com to ensure your final wishes are respected. Here's Russ Martin.
5 people were killed in Gary late Wednesday night when their SUV was struck by a South Shore train, just a short distance east of where the Interstate 65 begins and ends. Police in that city said their preliminary investigation suggested the vehicle went around an active railroad crossing when the train made impact. All 5 were ejected from the SUV and were pronounced deceased at the scene. As of yesterday afternoon, the names of those killed had not been released. There were no injuries reported among the 32 passengers on the South Shore train. The Winnemac Fire Department and the Pulaski County Sheriff's Department are conducting a death investigation at the Tippecanoe River off US 35, about a mile and a half south of Winnemac, where, according to county law enforcement, a male subject was observed to have taken his life. A boater flowing by the area made the discovery. Also at the scene was the Pulaski County coroner. The Rensselaer City Council and the city's utility board will hold a special meeting and public hearing on Monday, June 30th, regarding a procedural matter on the sewer rate increase ordinance passed last year. The event at 6 p.m. is in council chambers. The Indiana Department of Transportation announces a road closure on State Road 18 in Benton County, located between County Road 600 East and 850 East, a 2.5-mile stretch east of Fowler. Construction crews are replacing the bridge over the Greenwood Ditch. Work is anticipated to last until August, but is weather dependent and subject to change. Food Finders Mobile Pantry will return to the community of Otterburn next week. The location will be at the United Methodist Church at 400 East Oxford Street at 10 a.m. on Tuesday, July 1st. You're requested to please not arrive prior to 9:30. This will be a drive-through event, so please remain in your vehicle. Food Finders remind you the amount of food available does vary and will be distributed on a first-come, first-served basis. Enjoy the rest of your day and your weekend. Stay safe and well, everyone. I'm Russ Martin.
Saying goodbye to a loved one is never easy. In your time of sorrow, look to Steinke Funeral Home of Rensselaer and Morocco to assist you and your family, offering funeral and memorial services ranging from traditional to uniquely innovative and personal, along with burial services, cremation options, and celebrations of life. Steinke Funeral Home offers complete care, allowing you to comfort your family while they take care of the details. If it's time to say goodbye to a loved one or you're pre-planning for your own service, call Steinke Funeral Home at 219-866-5151 or visit steinkefuneralhome.com.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
100-year-old Fern L. Lehman of Francisville passed away on June 22nd. Funeral services for Fern Lehman will be held at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time today at the Francisville Apostolic Christian Church. Memorial contributions may be made to Parkview Haven Retirement Home or Apostolic Christian Harvest Call. Burial will take place at Roseland Cemetery. Online tributes may be offered at fraymortuary.com. Arrangements entrusted to Frame Mortuary, Corey Albright Chapel, Francisville. 62-year-old Lynn Ann Conley of Monticello passed away on June 20th. Visitation will be today from 4 until 8 p.m. Eastern Time at Springer Voris Draper Funeral Home, Monticello. Funeral services for Lynn Conley will be held on Saturday, June 28th at 2 p.m. Eastern at Springer Voris Draper Funeral Home, Pastor Nord Zootman officiating. Burial will follow in the Buffalo, Indiana Cemetery. 79-year-old Beverly Stick of DeMott passed away on Monday, June 23rd. Visitation for Beverly Stick will be held at Jackson Funeral Service of DeMott on Saturday, June 28th from 9 a.m. until the time of service at 11 a.m., with Chaplain Richard Stoll officiating. Interment will follow at Holland Cemetery. Jackson Funeral Service of DeMott has been entrusted with the arrangements. 64-year-old Donna Zakowski of Hebron, formerly of DeMott, passed away on June 24th. Visitation will be at Jackson Funeral Service DeMott on Sunday, June 29th, from 3 until 7 p.m. Funeral services for Donna Zakowski will be held at Jackson Funeral Service DeMott on Monday, June 30th at 10 a.m. Roger DeYoung officiating. Interment to follow at Holland Cemetery. Jackson Funeral Service of DeMott has been entrusted with the arrangements. 86-year-old Robert D. Krieger of DeMott passed away on June 24th. Friends may call from 3 until 7 p.m. on Sunday, June 29th at Boersma Funeral Home in Wheatfield. Funeral services for Robert D. Krieger will be held at St. Cecilia's Catholic Church, 10 a.m. on Monday, June 30th, with Father Michael McKinney officiating. Interment will follow at the Resurrection Cemetery, DeMott. Boersma Funeral Home in Wheatfield entrusted with the arrangements. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the Sorrowful Mother Food Pantry and Good Neighbors Food Pantry in DeMott. Melissa Whaley passed away on May 23rd. A celebration of life for Missy Whaley will be held on Thursday, July 3rd at the Highland Barn venue from 4 until 8 p.m. Casual attire is welcome. The family said there will be food, fun, and live entertainment. Area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather is brought to you by Jasper County REMC.
Today, a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 10 a.m. Mostly sunny and windy with a high near 89. Heat index values as high as 97. Tonight, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms before 10 p.m. Partly cloudy and breezy with a low around 67. Saturday, mostly sunny with a high near 87. Saturday night, mostly clear with calm winds and a low around 68. Sunday, a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 p.m. Mostly sunny and breezy with a high near 91. Sunday night, a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Mostly cloudy with a low around 71.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Touhyville. 2 Touhies, no waiting.
What day is today? Friday.
Wake up time!
Back off, all right? You back off!
Boy, you act grumpy in the morning.
Why are you so grumpy, grouchy?
Why are you so grumpy? Come on.
You know why.
I am so stressed out.
Seriously stressed out here.
I worked hard all week.
Relax, it's almost the weekend.
Now it's time to let loose.
Oh, good.
We'll start with radio.
Oh, radio. It's free. It's free?
In that case, let's do this.
Stephen Sherrill with you. It is Friday morning. Thanks for hanging out with us. Looking for a place to cool off over the weekend? How about a nice, fun movie? Big time movies, big time summer blockbusters happening at the Fountain Stone Theater. Visit fountainstonetheaters.com. Check out all the movies. You can even get your tickets online at fountainstonetheaters.com or download their app, the Google Play Store, the App Store. Also want to mention Curbsy Head Start. For kids ages 3 to 5 in Newton, Jasper, and Pulaski counties, visit KIRPC.net or KIRPC Head Start on Facebook just to find out how great of an experience it is for the parents and the kids in Newton, Jasper, and Pulaski counties, ages 3 to 5 years old. All right, let's see where we're going today. What do we got here? All kinds of strange things happening in the world. There's a TikTok hack out there about how you can get more money at the pump by pumping your gas slow. This has actually been debunked before, so it's not a real thing.
Yeah. Why would slower mean? I don't understand how slower is supposed to mean.
It doesn't. I don't understand why anybody would think that. That's no, it's not
That's like saying, I don't know. If you put one egg in on it at a time and it weighs so much, if it's sold per pound, it's sold per pound.
Right.
And the weight is the weight, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm
It
lost.
seems silly to me. Yeah. All right. So a lot of folks jumping in, answering or guessing how many sunglasses do we think Cheryl owns? Christopher says, sitting here wondering, does Cheryl have a pair of sunglasses to match her car since she tries to match everything else? LOL. Well, I would imagine she probably does have a pair of red sunglasses. But she's got a pair of red everything. She's got red headphones. So probably Christopher. I honestly, I didn't even know how many pairs of sunglasses she had until she said it this morning. Like till she told me this morning, I didn't know how many pairs of sunglasses she had. And so now I'm cutting the sunglasses budget and working on that this afternoon because there's just too many. So before we dive into this next thing, I thought this was really cool. Andrea sent this in about a resident of Touhyville. Okay. Rodney Woodema, who has come up to us at the fairs before. He's commented on things. She says, I wanted to reach out to tell you something positive, some positive news about a local man, Rodney Woodema. Rodney applied and was selected for the 2025 Iron Butt Rally. This is considered one of the hardest competitive rides in the sport. And I don't know if that's bicycling or
Iron Butt. Ooh,
that's what it sounds like to me. Like it would be.
My butt hurts thinking about it.
Right. It sounds like it would be cycling, right?
I would think because I still haven't. I've had many a bike. I still haven't really found a cushiony seat where it doesn't hurt your butt.
Well, can someone tell me what it is? Oh, I think it's motorcycles.
Okay.
It's 11,000 miles in 11 days.
My butt hurts thinking about it. Okay. I don't care if it's got a lazy boy on it. That's a lot of riding.
After it looked like the event was done for good, the Iron Butt Rally returned in action. 2025 is currently underway, just a bit more than half completed. As always, it looks like we'll get plenty of interesting stories from this year's run, with at least one big name from the past trying a very different tactic. Blah, blah, blah. This is a story about someone. Okay. So back to our original story already in progress. So if you watch Hard Miles 1 and 2 on YouTube, you'll understand how big of a deal this is. 100 of the world's best riders are selected for the competition every 2 years. As of yesterday, half of the riders will not finish. Rodney successfully completed as a finisher today, 11,000 miles in 11 days. So,
and he's a listener of ours?
Yeah. Wow. Congratulations, Rodney. That is awesome. That is way cool. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just saying that deserves tickets to Indiana Beach. So how many does Rodney need? I don't know. Yeah, I'm writing it down. Indiana Beach.
I know you are.
Or Rodney, we will do Indiana Beach or Holiday World. So it's your choice. Listener's choice. Rodney, if he's listening right now, we need him to call.
Yeah, I don't know,
because I would like to give him tickets, and maybe that'll soothe his butt.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Nonetheless, he's he did this, so that's very cool.
Wow,
so that's pretty awesome. Yeah. So
I love when I hear that. Because even Iron Man, remember Trevor said he had Iron Man for when I left, travel and tourism. I just, the idea of it is like, hoy.
I couldn't do it.
I couldn't do it. And it's not even enticing to me. Oh, let me show that that I'm strong enough for this. I'm not. Okay. Where are we going for lunch?
Right.
Does anybody have any cheese curds I can eat.
Listen, yesterday
Oh.
you asked me to hang a metal sign that took 2 screws. 2 screws I had to put into the side of the house. I had to climb up on a little step ladder. And I had had enough. I could feel myself getting crabby. Just being out there in the heat just for that. What were we out there? 10, 15 minutes messing with it?
It wasn't, yeah. I mean, it was easy. It was zoop, zoop, easy,
Yes.
you know. Yeah.
And I could feel myself like not wanting to be out there and getting aggravated. I could just feel it in me. So, all right. Here's a story for Cheryl. Hold on. I need the correct music, even though everybody's going to yell at us for the copyright and all that stuff and things and places. But I need the music for this because Ghostbusters fans be warned. Those old Ecto coolers you've been holding on to because you don't want to get rid of them because they're gone are exploding.
Oh, no.
Could you imagine you've hung on to them and you're like, I'm saving them. Yeah.
I can see that right now. I think if you go on eBay, you can find them. They're ridiculous, but you can find them. I know the Capri Sun thing is going, the big pouch that I talked to you about is going for $100.
Come on now. So back in the 80s, there was seemingly no end to Ghostbusters brand merchandise. There were toy lines, T-shirts, even at least one official Ghostbusters ceiling fan. The highlight of the Ghostbusters cash grab, of course, for many young fans like us, was the High C Ecto Cooler. Delicious green slime.
I loved it so much. I loved it.
Yep.
That's probably my favorite drink if I'm drinking any sort of juice.
Yep. It was so good. I was such a fan.
And you remember when we were at Comic-Con, they had a Bring Back Ecto Cooler whole campaign at a booth for Ghostbusters.
Yes, for when Ghostbusters came back, they brought it back.
And that's how I originally got on the list.
Now here, I did not know this. It says the beverage was just a pre-existing drink called Citrus Cooler with the Ghostbusters logo slapped on it, but it made everyone happy at the time. Fans are so nostalgic for the Ecto Cooler that the drink has been re-released to the public on multiple occasions, as we just talked about, to coincide with newer blockbusters movies, including the 2016 female-led reboot. Even the toxic fans who sent hate mail to a children's hospital over the movie, which I did not know, had to admit that the Ecto Cooler tasted pretty darn good. One Illinois deli even decided to serve their own homemade Ecto Cooler. Copyright laws be damned. Wonder if they still have it.
Okay.
Yeah. Epic Deli, it's called. They have homemade Epic Cooler, they call it. So, and then in parentheses, they have Ecto, and they actually have the little Slimer logo and everything.
Wow.
But now,
Not
as if the world,
anymore.
now as if the world didn't already have enough to worry about, your old Ecto Coolers may be on the verge of blowing up, literally. Due to the product's scarcity, many fans have been hoarding the 2016 line of Ecto Coolers, selling them on eBay. So they're pretty old by now, but that hasn't stopped some folks from donning Ghostbusters jumpsuits and risking their digestive health to taste the forbidden nectar that is expired Ecto Cooler. But according to Ghostbusters News, on the Ectoplasm podcast, they recently discovered that all of his unopened cans were showing signs of internal pressure buildup.
Well, probably because it's citrus.
Because becoming noticeably harder to squeeze, meaning they had that they may eventually burst on their own and are already exploding like sensor bottles if they're opened.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
We don't want that.
While Ecto Coolers aren't carbonated, each drink contains a whopping 10% juice blend, and that small amount of real juice is enough to ferment over time. Fermenting creates CO2, which builds up inside the container until things go haywire, not like a certain unlicensed contaminated unit. So,
wow.
So be careful if you've been hiding your Ecto Cooler for 9 years. You may want to step back while you open them. Maybe get them opened and just enjoy them while you can. But if the juice is fermenting, isn't it going bad then? Yeah. I'm gonna pass. Carrie Ann says, good morning, everyone. Danny says, good morning to you, too. Have a great Friday and a better weekend. Thank you, Danny. And thank you for stopping by and dropping off some stuff for the Good Samaritan Food Pantry yesterday. We appreciate that. Thank you so much. That was very nice. All right, let's take a break. When we come back, it's already that time. It's time for the Mr. P, Locksmith and Security, Dumb Criminal of the Day. So stick around.
Hello. Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Immerse yourself in the nostalgic aroma of home-cooked meals at Royal Oak Family Restaurant. They offer a diverse menu from kiddie delights to Italian fares, seafood specialties to endless options. Royal Oak offers daily specials and soups. Every Friday is a fish fry special with prime rib being offered every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Visit them for breakfast, lunch, and dinner that everyone in the family can enjoy. Royal Oak Family Restaurant in Rensselaer, where meals become memories.
Now through August, Shorty's BP and Good Oil have teamed up to donate 5 cents from every gallon of gas purchased at the BP in downtown Rensselaer to the St. Joseph's College Building Trades Program. All you have to do is get the gas you've been getting anyway, and 5 cents from every gallon of gas that you get will be donated to the St. Joseph's College Building Trades Program thanks to Shorty and Good Oil. So the next time you have to fill up, make sure you do it at the BP gas station at the corner of Washington and Front Street in downtown Rensselaer.
Hey, get in. What? Who are you? I'm future you. Constipation with belly pain still coming back? Yeah. Mia, our doctor figured it out. She said it's irritable bowel syndrome with constipation, or IBS-C, and Linzess could help you get ahead of it.
Linzess linaclotide is a prescription medicine that treats IBS-C in adults. It's not a laxative. It's a once-daily pill that helps you get ahead of your symptoms. It's proven to help you have more frequent and complete bowel movements and helps relieve overall abdominal symptoms, belly pain, discomfort, and bloating. These symptoms were studied in combination, not individually. Do not give Linzess to children less than 2. It may harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel blockage. Get immediate help if you develop unusual or severe stomach pain, especially with bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzess and call your doctor right away. Other side effects include gas, stomach area pain, and swelling. Talk to your doctor and say yes to Linzess. Learn more at linzess.com or call 1-800-LINZESS.
Progressive Home Quote Explorer lets you easily compare rates, so shopping for insurance might be the easiest part of owning a home. Definitely easier than this.
Psst, honey, what? Shh, there's a salesman walking up the driveway.
Oh no, he's got a clipboard.
What do we do?
Get down.
Down?
On the floor, you...
Shoot, did he see us?
Why are you breathing so loud?
Home ownership isn't easy, but with Progressive's Home Quote Explorer, shopping for home insurance is. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and third-party insurers. Comparison rates not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
If you need to hire, you know it takes time. Well, what if you could meet with qualified candidates the very next day? Now you can with Zip Intro from ZipRecruiter. You simply pick a time and it does all the work of finding and scheduling qualified candidates for you. Then you choose who you want to talk to and meet with great people on back-to-back video calls as soon as the next day.
Try Zip Intro for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Zip Intro. Post jobs today. Talk to qualified candidates tomorrow.
Touhyville. 2 Touhies, and that's a lot of Touhy. Can we turn the radio on?
Turn on the radio.
Welcome back this morning.
Good morning and welcome.
Morning. Welcome.
It's going to be good.
I want to be entertained.
And this is radio. You need to be entertained.
I'm being entertained.
Stand corrected. This is compelling radio.
You're listening to the radio.
Are we ready to start the show?
Start the show?
Start the show.
Welcome to Touhyville. Stephen Sherrill with you. Good morning. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Thanks for joining us here on the Q and 98 Gold. Also streaming on video. If you're watching us on Facebook, do us a favor. Like the video. That'll help us out. That'll do some stuff for us, okay? It gets more people to find it. Share the video on your Facebook page. If you could do that, that'd be great. Want to mention our friends over at George A. Memorial Healthcare in Brook. They offer a spectrum of personalized services. Whether it's short-term rehab, long-term care, each resident experiences a tailored approach to their healthcare needs and well-being. Also, want to mention our friends over at Supercuts. Don't just settle for a regular cut when you could get yourself a Supercut in Rensselaer and Lowell. Christine said I just said Happy Tuesday. Did I really just say Happy Tuesday? Okay. We're losing our minds here. Okay. Sorry about
And
that.
I didn't even catch
did
it.
not go back in time. No, because you were working on something else.
Something
So yeah,
else.
so you just we're not even here. But no, I did not go back in time. Gotta go back in time. I did not rewind your week. I have not messed up your world. It is still Friday. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's still Friday, and you can still get a supercut in Rensselaer and Lowell. All right, dumb criminal of the day.
Perhaps it's time you tried a new profession. What I mean is, you don't seem to be a very good thief. Maybe you should try something else.
All right, I'm not real happy about this dumb criminal, but I have to do it nonetheless because I can't let my personal feelings get involved when it comes to dumb criminals, okay? In Pennsylvania, a 31-year-old man wearing a Batman t-shirt.
No, he's not up to no good if he's wearing a Batman shirt. You're not
You would
allowed.
think.
Nuh-uh.
You would think.
Now that's already a dumb criminal. Do not do bad stuff in a Batman
That's what
shirt.
I'm saying. That's why I
Ew.
felt. I didn't want to bring this to people. This is in Pennsylvania, but the man was from New Jersey, is wanted for retail theft, and it was taken into custody back in May after he was identified through facial recognition technology. Police responded to a retail theft at Wegmans, which is, I think, a grocery store. Loss prevention personnel told police that 2 days earlier, an unidentified individual wearing a Batman t-shirt and pajama pants entered the store, filled a shopping cart with several cases of Red Bull, and left without making a purchase. Just loaded up the cart, right out the door. The store says the estimated loss is about $199.39. That's
for how many?
The estimated loss was $199.39. If you were estimating, you didn't want to just go to 200. I mean, if we're just estimating.
Right? What? What?
Right.
Okay, that hurts my head.
If we just ask for an estimate.
Now he's hurting me like to where I've got like crow's feet on the eyes.
Right,
like
right. To assist in identifying the suspect, local officers reached out to other law enforcement agencies, which led to the ID of Kevin McMichael, 31-year-old from New Jersey. Through the facial recognition technology, they found him. A warrant was issued for him. He was arrested on May 27th on unrelated charges, along with outstanding warrants from other places. Michael was arraigned on June 10th by a judge who set his bail at $5,000. So, oh my! Protect yourself from dumb criminals, even if they are wearing a Batman shirt. With Mr. P Locksmith and Security. Visit mrplocksmith.com to find out all the different services that Mr. P offers. And do me a favor, go and like Mr. P Locksmith on Facebook. for all kinds of different things. And if you're on his Facebook page, I say encourage him to do more videos and tips for you and your friends on locksmith things and how to keep your home safe and all that other stuff. So do so with Mr. P, Locksmith and Security on Facebook. Put the number in your phone, 219-866-7171.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? You chuck it on that one, you chuck it on this one, you chuck it on your one.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 10 a.m. Mostly sunny and windy with a high near 89. Heat index values as high as 97. Tonight, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms before 10 p.m. Partly cloudy and breezy with a low around 67. Saturday, mostly sunny with a high near 87. Saturday night, mostly clear with calm winds and a low around 68. Sunday, a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 p.m. Mostly sunny and breezy with a high near 91. Sunday night, a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Mostly cloudy with a low around 71.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
When you're making summer memories, let Red Baron Liquor's family of stores bring on the refreshment. From the crisp pop of a cold craft beer to the clink of glasses filled with top shelf bourbon or floral gins. Every outing deserves the perfect pour. Discover an impressive array of $1 shooters and wines that complement your next meal. Plus, truly flavored vodkas for mixing or sipping. Visit Rensselaer, DeMotte, Morocco, or Cedar Lake. Red Baron Liquor has your summer spirit waiting.
If Ernest Hemingway was alive today, would he say this to you?
Shakespeare, Mark Twain, Edgar Allan Poe, all great writers. And after reading your book, I simply must add you to the list.
Wait, you don't have a book yet. So make a free call to Page Publishing. Turn your book idea into publishing gold.
800-215-6818. 800-215-6818. That's 800-215-6818.
Having your jewelry, coins, and collectibles properly appraised is often one of those projects that just gets backburnered. In the unfortunate event of a loss, however, you are going to want to be comfortable that your documentation is thorough and accurate, and no one is more qualified than Virk's Fine Jewelry.
And some of you may not be aware, but Jeff Virk is the only GIA graduate gemologist in residence in the greater Lafayette area.
And Liz and I both are the only International Society of Appraisers members in Lafayette, combined with the only 2 USPAP-compliant appraisers for personal property.
Insurance, liquidation, fair market, divorce, family disbursement, and more. It can sometimes be critical that you have a detailed document prepared by a qualified appraiser.
In these fluid and ever-changing markets, it's more important than ever to make sure your appraisal is up to date and your appraiser is properly trained, credentialed, and current with the latest legislation and standards.
Virk's Fine Jewelry checks all of the right boxes for education, training, qualifications, certifications, and experience.
Let Virk's Fine Jewelry be your personal jeweler while also offering Lafayette's largest and most complete jewelry store.
Corner of 18th and Main, Lafayette, Virks.com.
Rensselaer Iron and Metal is the picture of going green. Recycling metals is what they do. Keeping the metal business right here in the good old USA is what they're all about. Giving top dollar for your scrap iron not only helps keep your community clean, but it keeps our jobs and steel industry going strong. Remember, when you take your scrap to Rensselaer Iron and Metal, you're supporting your own economy. Rensselaer Iron and Metal, where your trash turns into cash.
Hello? Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
It doesn't matter what I'm craving or when I'm craving it. McDonald's always has my back. Tasty, affordable, always on point. And let's talk about that under $4 McValue menu for a second, because it's honestly unmatched. With 10 faves for under $4, like the medium fries or frozen Fanta Blue Raspberry, this menu, it's everything. I can get a medium iced coffee for $2.50 and a vanilla cone for just $1. McD's always comes through. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Fanta is a registered trademark of the Coca-Cola Company.
Joanne, are you sure this is a good idea? You really want me to shoot you out of a cannon?
A buyer called and wanted to know what the roof looked like, so I'm going to get a good picture.
The team at Jenkins Realtors will go above and beyond to help you buy or sell your home. Since 1976, Jenkins Realtors have been helping the people in our community buy the home of their dreams or make that move by selling their home. Call 219-866-5908 or visit JenkinsRealtorsInc.com. Jenkins Realtors, trusted, respected, recommended.
Did you get a good picture?
What's the one sale you can't miss? It's the Macy's One Day Sale. Come into Macy's and find the best prices of the month on thousands of incredible summer deals. From Levi's shorts for just $29.99 to Guys Fresh Alfani sneakers for the same price. From microfiber sheet sets $9.99 to $19.99 to over half off. A 2-carat total weight diamond bridal set ring. Half off. It's a day unlike any other day. The Macy's One Day Sale. Today. Savings off already reduced prices. Exclusions apply.
Touhyville. Double the Touhies, double the fun.
Good morning there, friend.
Shut your mouth. What's your problem? What's my problem? Yes, what's your problem? What's my problem?
Sorry, I'm not really a morning person.
Not a morning person. You're not a morning person. I am not a morning person.
All right, not a morning person.
Maybe you're in the wrong business.
Maybe you're in the wrong business.
Yeah, you would think so.
But for you, I'll make an exception.
Showtime! Welcome to Touhyville. Stephen Trow with you here, hanging out on a Friday. I want to make sure I know what day of the week it is. It's Friday. Thank you guys so much for getting up with us and getting your weekend started with us here on the Q98 Gold. Portions of which are brought to us by Jasper County Community Services, doing just fun and great things for those 55 and older in our community, whether it be at the Rensselaer Senior Center in Rensselaer, obviously, or the Fozzie Senior Center in DeMott. So many cool things going on. You know, today is Bingo Day, National Bingo Day.
I love bingo.
But it's also bingo every Friday at 10 a.m. at the Rensselaer Senior Center. So 10 games will be played along with a coverall, two cards per player. So make your plans for that to head out to the Rensselaer Senior Center and play a little bingo. Also want to mention tonight, if you're a Tom Petty fan, you're looking for something to do, head to West Lebanon and the Seeger Auditorium and enjoy Southern Accents, the ultimate Tom Petty experience. SeegerAuditorium.com. That's SEEGER Auditorium.com. So if you're a Tom Petty fan, go and take care of that. So, all right. So tomorrow is Saturday, and that means Farmers Market Fun. So, Friday for us also means giving away a basket from the farmers market.
Yes.
So there's so many different vendors there at the farmers market, and each week we give away some kind of basket from the farmers market, and you get to go pick it up at the farmers market, so you get to go see what's going on.
Yes,
at the
and
farmers
pick up
market.
the rest of your stuff, like fruits, vegetables, handmade stuff. Now fresh pasta, fresh picked mushrooms, and if you haven't just done it, let me just tell you, when you make them, you can make soup. That's a great idea, although it's with a heat index of 100 degrees. I don't know if that's.
We had soup
the other day. We loved soup.
Good.
It was still yummy, and it was
what
like
I'm having for lunch.
Yeah, yes.
Soup.
So anyway, you could pick up all these things now, and with fresh mushrooms. I mean, we just made them. I took a sprig a couple sprigs of, and I went out with you so that you could experience with me. We went on a little field trip. We went to the side of the big blue box I've got that I'm growing all these stuff out of. And we took thyme, sage, and rosemary. And what did we do? We took a half a stick of butter, threw it in a pan, threw the herbs into the pan, and threw the mushrooms into the pan with that. And then you grilled your steak.
Yep.
So I just hit it, took it off the heat once the butter melted, and the mushrooms sat there. That's how they cooked. And then by the time you were done cooking, I just reheated it a little bit, and that's what we had on the side. Yummy, yummy in the tummy.
Yeah.
Right. And you don't eat the rosemary and stuff. You just pull it out. But when you throw it in as a full sprig, you just fish it out. So good. So, yeah.
Yep. All
Yummy,
kinds of
yummy.
good stuff going on at the Rensselaer Farmers Market. Okay. So
another little thing that we do is we take the cherry tomatoes, and we get 2 of those little, I call them strawberry thingies, like strawberry holders, the wooden boxes. It's whatever. So I take those and I take a sheet pan, cover it with tinfoil, cut each wash the cherry tomatoes, cut them in half. Take olive oil all over the top.
I love your little sound effects.
My sound effects.
If I put it on like yeah.
And then I put them into a high heat oven and I blister them. It takes like 8 minutes, maybe. I mean, it's so fast, right? Let them sit. Pull the cookie sheet out. Take fresh Parmesan or Romano or both, or Asiago or anything zippy over the top, and then go walk out to your garden, take the fresh basil and all over the top. Leave it. Then after about 5 minutes, put it in a big bowl, take an immersion blender into it, and all of it will fall apart and make a creamy pasta sauce, and make some fresh pasta and put that over the top. Now you've just made your own pasta sauce.
Look at this. It's like a cooking show.
Done.
It's like a cooking show.
Done. Those are my 2 favorite things to do.
So for today's giveaway,
yes,
we have a really cool bird feeder.
Yes.
Like made, like
handmade,
handcrafted. I mean, this is this is what they do.
Is that what they call it? Suet, or is it sweet?
Is that what it is?
Suet, SUET. But it's a bird feeder and beautiful. Again, one of the things I would like to. Oh, look, it's Cheryl Touhy.
No,
Touhy one.
No, you have your bird feeder with a special camera on there. But
yes,
Don and Jill Higgins of Remington Woodcraft offer fine handmade furniture, cabinetry, and more, as well as all kinds of unique wooden gift ideas, all made from local and exotic hardwoods. So they are happy to work with you for a custom piece of furniture as well. So they do the bird feeders, they do all kinds of cool stuff as well. So that's exciting stuff that they have there. So and then so we're giving away a basket of with the
bird feeder,
and cookies, I believe from Front Street Bakery. So
Yum.
So by the way, I think I figured out where your cookies came from last week. We're talking farmers market.
Oh, good.
I think it's Brian and Jamie. Just says Brian and Jamie.
Okay.
Cookies.
Okay.
And I think that's what it was.
Because I knew I was, as they say in Hebrew, acharona charona chaviv, which is last is the best.
Ah, okay.
We walked up and it was one little cookie thing, and I went, yeah.
So that said,
and they were delicious, by the way. They had chunks of Oreos and chunks of white chocolate chunks in the chocolate chip cookies. Do you just happen to have them here?
I have them still
yeah,
here.
look at that.
Yeah. Oh, Front Street Bakery, like it says right here on the
hello.
on the back of the cookie.
Okay.
Thanks for playing. Thanks for stopping by. That worked out well.
That was fun.
Yeah, that was the best. Yeah. Didn't think to look at the sticker that
I
says
didn't
where
say
it's
anything
from.
when I saw the sticker. I went, Hello.
There we go. All right.
Nothing gets by the Touhies.
That's
just
right.
So you
We're on
know,
top
you
of things.
can't. Yeah,
We're on top of
we're
things.
sharp.
Yes.
Like a broken pencil.
Oh my goodness. All right. All right. So 219-866-4104. What caller do you want to do for this gift basket to the farmers market?
How about 4 for the July 4th weekend that's coming up?
4 for the 4th of July, which is next weekend, but still.
Well, we're anticipating it.
Oh, that's funny. All right. I like that.
Yeah.
We're planning it.
You
No,
need the
it's gonna
Donald
happen,
Trump
yeah.
you're fired
Uh-huh.
music.
Mhm. Yeah. Oh my goodness, that's funny. Which, by the way, do not let me forget that we're gonna have to do this drawing next Thursday because we're off on Friday for 4th of July. So
Oh.
yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Hi, you're call number 4. Who's this?
Christine Lucas.
Hi, Christine. How are you?
I'm good.
Oh, I'm so excited because you just started going last week.
Yeah, I love it too.
Oh, that's so awesome.
What was your favorite thing you got, Christine?
Well, we really love the pork burgers, and we bought these cute keychains and cookies, and I got a great plant, and it was really neat.
Nice.
Oh, so nice. You're actually going to get something from that booth that's in the, I think, the basket.
Oh, is that in the basket
I
too?
think that's
Okay.
in the basket too.
Nice. All
Yeah.
right. Very cool, Christine. All right.
Awesome. So here, Christine, you don't even have to give me any information. All you need to do is go to Tammy Culp, who's at the Culp Family Farms truck, which is where you got your pork burger last week. And she'll direct you to get your items.
Okay.
So congratulations. And I would
Well, thank you,
recommend,
thank you.
I know you were there early. We're going to go early too. Did you get any of the pasta from the pasta guy?
No, I didn't.
He was sold out when I went
Yeah.
at 9. So we're going to make that one of our first booths this week.
Yeah, that'll be
So,
fun.
Yeah. All right. Congratulations, Christine.
Thanks, Christine. Have a good weekend.
Thank you so much.
All right.
All right.
You too.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Very cool. All right.
Oh,
that's fun.
great.
Yeah,
'Cause
that's a lot of fun.
She's from not Madeiryville, but right?
Francisville. I believe.
Francisville.
I believe Francisville. Yep. So, all right. So, I got this as one of our stupid criminals, and I couldn't do it as a stupid criminal because I feel like this is something I would do too.
Okay.
Firefighters in Bristol, Connecticut had to rescue a man who got stuck in the chimney of a pavilion at Rockwell Park over the weekend.
Was he playing Santa?
He was not playing Santa. So, according to reports, the park's restrooms were in the building, and the doors automatically lock after 10 p.m. every night. From what they could understand, apparently the man had brought his dog in with him. He got out the door, and the dog did not. So the dog was locked inside. And the doors had, so you could probably push them open from the inside.
Yeah. Oh, I'd be in full on panic, wouldn't you?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So they say it's unclear how the dog became trapped inside, but it's possible it's bad timing. When the door is locked, they could still be open from the inside, but the dog wouldn't be able to do that. So the man was inside close to 10, and the doors were closed. He walked out. The dog didn't get out. So the man decided to take matters into his own hand and climbed up the building, tried to come down through the chimney. He got stuck. The firefighters had to remove parts of the chimney and building to get him out. All in all, it caused around $10,000 worth of damage.
Oh, I was afraid when you said he had to remove the.
The man was then arrested, charged with burglary, trespassing, criminal mischief.
Oh no!
It's unclear how long he was in the chimney. He was not injured. The dog is fine too. Park employees said our staff is working with the police and the fire department to make sure that doesn't happen again. If he had just contacted police in the first place, we might have been able to avoid the situation. I have to be honest. I think that's what I would have done.
You would have called the police in a sheer-on panic.
I think I would have called if I couldn't find a number, I would probably walk around the building looking for a phone number for somebody in the parks department. But if it's 10 o'clock at night, I would probably have called the police, not emergency number, and said, here's
Rather
what
than
happened.
try to slide down a chimney.
Here's what
I
happened.
think. Yeah.
Because more than likely, if it's like I'm picturing a rest area kind of a place, I can probably see my dog in there. He's probably upset, but I could see him. He's okay. He's safe.
But he was trying to, like this, if I were a judge, I would have the mercy.
I would hope. Yes. And not do, all the fines and everything like that, and just figure out a way that he's got to pay it back.
Right.
Yeah, that would be my thing, I would think. But I couldn't help myself when I saw that as one of the dumb criminals. I was like, I can't do that as a dumb criminal. It's just I just feel for the guy.
No,
I just feel for him.
Yeah, so. I do too. And he probably thought I'll sneak in and sneak out, or what? I don't. Was he just going to let himself out then? Like, it's locked and just out the front door?
I don't know where he thought the chimney was leading to, though. I mean, that's my is there a fireplace in this thing?
I'd love to know if he plays Santa so he knows how to.
Because
I mean, for you and I would never try to maneuver through a chimney.
No, I wouldn't either. No.
I'd be thinking, what if my big bod gets jammed in there? I mean, now what am I going to do?
Don't do that. Okay.
Could you imagine?
I would be afraid too. Yeah.
I would be too scared claustrophobic wise. I mean, and then if I just slide down, it's a long way to fall.
Yeah. I would not. I would not go that route. I would find other ways. I'd probably be guilty of breaking the door first than trying to go in through a chimney, or breaking a window or something if I had to. So, all right, let's take a break. When we come back, don't go anywhere though, because before we leave, we have to find out how many pairs of sunglasses Cheryl has, announce our winner for Strachan Van Til, and end on a high note. So there's more to come.
Is your floor tired of water worries? At Carpet Barn, they've got the perfect solution. Dive into their huge selection of waterproof vinyl plank flooring, stylish, durable, and ready for anything life throws its way. And if you're craving comfort, explore the endless array of carpeting in every style and color imaginable. Plus, Carpet Barn's top-notch installers make sure your new floor looks absolutely perfect. Stop by Carpet Barn in DeMott today, or call 219-251-0022 and let them floor you.
Immerse yourself in the nostalgic aroma of home-cooked meals at Royal Oak Family Restaurant. They offer a diverse menu from kitty delights to Italian fares, seafood specialties to endless options. Royal Oak offers daily specials and soups. Every Friday is a fish fry special, with prime rib being offered every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Visit them for breakfast, lunch, and dinner that everyone in the family can enjoy. Royal Oak Family Restaurant in Rensselaer, where meals become memories.
George Aid Memorial Healthcare in Brook, Indiana offers a spectrum of personalized services. Whether it's short-term rehabilitation or long-term care, each resident experiences a tailored approach to their healthcare needs and well-being. Residents engage in community activities, including delightful trips, and can also take advantage of convenient transportation services. George Aid is more than just for the elderly. They have workplace injury, outpatient rehab, and therapy services that ensure every individual's needs are met with expertise and compassion. Visit georgeaid.org or call them at 219-275-2531. George Aid Memorial Healthcare. We care for you in a quiet country setting.
It doesn't matter what I'm craving or when I'm craving it. McDonald's always has my back. Tasty, affordable, always on point. And let's talk about that under $4 McValue menu for a second, because it's honestly unmatched. With 10 faves for under $4, like the medium fries or frozen Fanta Blue Raspberry, this menu, it's everything. I can get a medium iced coffee for $2.50 and a vanilla cone for just $1. McD's always comes through. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Fanta is a registered trademark of the Coca-Cola Company.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students, along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps, along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab, and then select Student Opportunities.
Well, what do we have here? One of those bikes. A carbon copy of the true original, trying hard to look, sound, and feel like a Harley. Well, it's not a Harley-Davidson motorcycle, and it's not even close. I guess we should be flattered. Another in the long line of chrome-plated imposters. Copies, like street corner knockoffs, bad Vegas impersonators, and cover bands that have some chops, but never the soul. When you're ready to climb atop the real deal, we'll be here, because there's only one motorcycle that puts its stamp on the industry standard, Harley-Davidson. Ready to ride the original? We've got them. Come in and demo today. Visit Kirstein's Harley-Davidson Cycle Center and Museum, 4 miles south of North Judson and Highway 39. Call 877-KIRSTEINS. Visit us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and at KirsteinCycle.com.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code MAP to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code MAP for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code MAP for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
All right. It is time for us to wrap up for this Super Fun Time Friday. But before we leave, we got some things. Okay.
So we have some business to take care of.
We got some fun
Free
things.
stuff.
Yes. So it is National Sunglasses Day. So Cheryl had a fun idea that for a 4-pack of tickets to Indiana Beach, we would let you guys guess how many pairs of sunglasses Cheryl has. I have 3, so that would not have been a fun game. Okay. Cheryl, would you like to share with the class how many pairs of sunglasses you have out of these over 400 different comments that we've gotten?
So here's the funny part. I just counted them
Mm-hmm.
because I was looking for a purple pair
Mm-hmm.
when I was getting dressed the other day.
Mm-hmm.
So I literally opened up and I went, okay, like where else could they be? So I counted all of them. So there's 38 pairs of, so 38 is the winning number.
38 pairs of sunglasses. So we just had a few people, as far as we can tell. We're going to go through all the comments, just to make sure we don't miss anybody.
That qualified. Because if
That
you've already won Indiana Beach tickets, you can't win again
right
for 30 days.
For 30 days.
So,
yeah.
yeah.
Trying to make it so that everybody can win.
Yes.
Everybody wants to go.
Yes. So one of the people did guess, but she just won.
She had just won
just
earlier
won.
this month. So yeah. So so we had Mary Beth Hunter guessed 38 on the WLQI page, I believe.
Correct.
And Laura Ray guessed 38 on the Touhyville page.
Okay.
Now, one person said, "Oh, somebody already guessed my number. I guess I can't get." No, of course you can keep guessing. Everybody can. You can guess the same number. We got more chances to win, and
Which
other
is why I
things,
said
so-
if you go over, that wasn't a thing. Like as long as nobody had guessed 38,
Yeah.
And
38
then
pairs of sunglasses. Like,
but you have to guess. You have to at least be in it to win it. Is what I said to the person that said.
Oh, that's
someone took
funny.
my thing. I said you have to be in it to win it. So
yeah,
guess
gotta
your
give
number.
it a shot.
Give it a
yeah,
shot.
yeah. Oh, that's so funny. And I'm just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. There's so many comments. So
Now my
thanks to everybody that
my
jumped in.
favorite comment was Dennis Black.
Okay.
Actually said 97.7.
Oh, that's funny.
And I think Lily, said 97 because you can't,
Right.
do 0.7. But
Right.
I think that's where she was going to.
That's
so
funny.
I thought that was really good.
Yeah, both very good. That's good stuff. That's funny. All right. So congratulations to our winners there. Now for our winner for Find the Big Deal with Strachan Van Til, this week's winner is Barb Learsh, who got in this morning. And I mean got in at the last second, the 5 seconds before the music started playing. She called in like for me to come out of the commercial. Wow. And I answered, and she got it today. So congratulations to Barb Learsh.
And explain how that works. We use a Google randomizer. So we have nothing to do with who wins.
Yep.
We literally have it choose a number, and that number corresponds to.
So it's it corresponds to the people that called in, and then the posts on WLQI's Facebook page, and then the posts on IBN's Facebook page. And so it picks one of the days, and then I go through, if it's one of the posts, then I do another randomizer through how many comments there were.
Yeah.
So it's all totally random. So, all right. So fun stuff here on a Friday. And now we will leave you on a sad note. No.
On a high note. So this is from Vex King, who is he's in the United or the UK, and he's in personal growth and development. So they asked, why is it important to be kind? I said, because we walk past hundreds of people every day and none of them wear signs that say, I'm grieving, I'm exhausted, or I'm barely holding it together. But they're everywhere. Kindness might be the only softness they receive today.
Oof. Yeah.
So
be nice to everybody.
Yes. Be kind. Be kind.
All right. Thank you guys so much for listening. Hope you enjoyed listening to the shows this week as much as we enjoyed doing them. Have yourself just a great weekend. Stay cool out there. And we will do it all again on Monday right here in Touhyville. Take care.
.97.7 FM, WLQI, Rensselaer.